Good morning, Fred. We are starting exactly on time. Oh, and we have a lurker. We have 2 viewers, and only Fred is in the chat. Well, well, well. I was just busy unwrapping my TURNIPS tea cakes that I've got as today's snack of choice. It has been many a year since I had a TURNIPS tea cake. I used to eat them by the box when I was a teenager, and this is going to be the moment of truth to find out whether they're still as nice as they used to be, because there's many things that I used to devour as a teenager that now I eat and I'm just like, yeah, it's not as nice as it used to be. I'll go. Are you as nice as you used to be, Mr. TURNIPS tea cake? I think you are. I think that's a very nice TURNIPS tea cake. I thought that the biscuit on the bottom of a TURNIPS tea cake has a very unique texture. It's sort of soft and crunchy at the same time. I can't explain it. Very unique things, TURNIPS tea cakes. Anyway, oh, we've gone down to 1 viewer. It's alright. We scared the other one off, Fred. That's fine. So, welcome back to the Outer Worlds. To the continuing adventures of Tanky Titwillow. Oh god, there's a cat. Scorpio, no. No. What are you doing? Being a dipstick? I thought that was what you were doing. I thought that was what you were doing. Being a dipstick. Right. So. I have things to say. So. We pop ourselves. Oh, Scorps, man. No, get off me desk. No, I'm not having this. You can sit there if you want. We'll pop cat cam on. Right, so last time... Hi. Last time, Scorpio, what happened last time? Yeah, we did stuff, didn't we? But, Talia's here. Hello, Talia. Last time we did stuff. What am I talking about, Scorpio? I don't know, you're distracting me. We hacked a thing, didn't we? I put armor on and I hacked a thing, and I put hacky armor on, and then I drank tea and it helped me hack things. And I was trying to figure out what's our name's fertilizer is, right? Oh, Scorpio, man, will you just stay still? Scorpio, when I was doing the highlights video and I was watching the live stream back, there were 2 entries that we could read in the hack thing, and I'm not convinced that I read both of them, but I might have done, but I'm not 100% sure. And I was going to go back and check before I start the live stream, but then I didn't. Oh, look, that's me. Oh, wow, I look so sexy in my big tanky armor. Pavati looks taller than me, though. I'm a very short Tanky Titwillow. Will you behave yourself? Meow. Fred's very quiet. I don't trust him. Why is Fred quiet? When Fred's quiet, it usually means my microphone isn't working and he can't hear me. That's usually what that means. Hopefully my microphone is working. Right. So, I was thinking, because we need to head to the botanical... No, not to the botanical place. The other place, the robot place. And decide who we want to steal power from. Right? But before we do that, I was going to nip back to the botanical place and have a look at Adelaide's terminal again. And then see if, you know, whatever I just said. Yes. Scorpio! You are being a right little numpty. No. No. What are you doing? No. Tuck your little tootsies under. There, you look very cute. You look very cute. Yeah, you do. What are you doing? What are you doing? Fred has been very quiet. I find that very unusual. Hmm? Yeah, I know, I love you too. But I need to get on with the game. That's what the people tuned in for, probably. Probably not. Probably tuned in to watch me eat. And pet cats. Welsh friends here. Hello, Welsh friend. Microphone is working, says Talia. Good. Fred might have just abandoned us. Should we go into full cat count? Should we do that? Is that what you're after? You're after a bit of... Oh, full cat count. There we go. Oi! And that now you're going to run away, aren't you? Because I put full cat count on. Oh, I've got noodles on my pyjama buttons. I was having noodles before the live stream. Scorpio, those are my TURNIPS tea cakes. They're not for you. What are you doing? What are you doing? Oh my goodness. We might be here a while, so just gonna eat a tea cake. Mm-hmm. I always think the marshmallow in TURNIPS tea cakes. It's very marshmallowy compared to the marshmallow in other tea cakes. What do you think? Softer. It's like meringue that hasn't been whipped long enough.
Ready when you are.
Which is basically what marshmallow is. That tail has so much personality. I know, right? There's 5 fucking people watching this, Scorpio. 5 people. And what do they see? Your ass and me eating tea cakes. Come here. At least show them your face. Little dipstick. Oh god. You going? It's gone apparently. Right. So, never had one of those tea cakes, but they sound good. Oh man, TURNIPS tea cakes are the best. They're just like, I don't know, they're just so unique. Can't explain them, but anyway, we'd better do stuff since people are watching. Right, can I fast travel from here? Region. Botanical lab. Yeah. So I want to head up to the botanical lab. I want to double check that I did actually read all of the stuff that I managed to hack. I hope I don't have to hack it again. Let's hope not. And then, if I still can't figure out what Adelaide's bloody fertilizer is, then we'll head to the robot thing and do whatever it is we're doing. I'm really good at explaining the storylines of these games, aren't I? You always know where you are with me. Always just follow along perfectly, don't we? Right, okay. So, where was the terminal? It was around here somewhere. That's Adelaide, who apparently never sleeps. To be fair, though, the days are incredibly short. So, you know. This terminal. Experimental notes. Yeah, it was the first entry. That was made the eternal smile upon my eyebrows. The last entry... Okay, did we read this then? Flora are living things, as sensitive to their environment as any breathing, thinking body. I contend that the crops in this region failed because the corporate scientists tending them. Oh yeah, we did read this. Well, fuck monkeys. Okay, So, if we absolutely definitely cannot find out what Adelaide's secret fertilizer is before we head to the, yes, wherever it is we're going, then I suppose we are left with no choice. Where's me? Right, die robot, that's the one. I mean, that's a side quest, but it's taking us to the same place. The point is, I need a quest marker, and I have a quest marker. Okay. So, let us head to that place, and we shall decide the future of the Vale. That's a dead canid. That's another dead canid. To be fair, the storyline is probably the least important element of your streams. That's true. It's much more important to know what I'm eating as a snack. Oh, look how weird the clouds go when I sprint. Ew, that's creepy. Ew. 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 Hours of entertainment I could get out of that. Right. So... right, we'd already killed all the robots outside, didn't we? Now we need to head inside and kill the robots. But as we learned last time, robots are not scary when you're playing as Tanky Tit Willow, because nothing is scary when you play as Tanky Tit Willow. Tanky Tit Willow feels nothing! Fears nothing, not feels nothing. A lot of moons on this planet, isn't there? I'll head over here. And completely skip past the entrance, I think. Around this way. This is the way. This is the way now. You see, I remember there was a thing in here that I couldn't hack, but hacking skill too low. But I've got special hacky armor now, haven't I? I'm sure I've got special hacky armor. Stealth skills +5. That's the one. So if I took that one off and I put special hacky armor on. Oh my god, I'm a genius! I've absolutely figured out how to make Tanky Tit Willow hacky. Ah! No idea how impressed I am with myself. Right, so then we can hack this. You see? You see, there is nothing Tit Willow cannot do. Right. Oh, I can disarm the security fence. I don't need to disarm the security fence. There's a very convenient side gate. But apparently that's a thing I can do. View recent logs. Security logs inaccessible. In keeping with Space's Choice company policy, all security logs have been terminated in the event of a major emergency, catastrophic event, or security breach. Attention, scheduled security updates at the Space's Choice facility are critically overdue. Your last scheduled security update occurred on error date not found. If you are a member of the Space's Choice security detail assigned to this location, please turn in your identification for immediate reprimand. Failure to do so may result in an immediate reprimand. Fabulous. Oh my god, I had a thing happen in real life this week that made me think of the Outer Worlds. So one of my friends at work, right, she had one day off work because she was sick, so she phoned in sick and she had a day on the sick, right? And when she came back to work the next day, they do these back to work meetings things when you've been off sick, right, where they just sort of like, it's meant to be to like make sure you're all right and everything and make sure you're fit to work, etc. But she went up for her back to work thing, and they told her that if she was off sick again in the next 26 weeks she would face a disciplinary. Bearing in mind this, it's not like she's off sick on the regular. I thought that was, and the first thing I thought of was, oh my god, we're turning into the Outer Worlds. Like, the Outer Worlds markets itself as being satire, but really imagine how fucking ridiculous that is. You're not allowed to be sick twice in 26 weeks. That's more than half a year. It just made me laugh. I just thought, honestly, that it's just the Outer World. I mean, it won't actually happen because they're all talk at my work, but you know, they just say stupid things like that to try and scare you. Anyway, I thought it was funny. Viral effects is here. Hello, viral effects. Right, okay. So, 5 viewers and 1 like. Well, what is the world coming to? Who's the one person who liked? I bet it was Talia. I trust Talia. Fred's sitting there going, hang on, why do you trust Talia? Right. Okay. Yes, that was the wrong thing. Tab was exit. There we go. To be fair, I think sometimes it takes a while for YouTube to actually register the likes, so you might have liked it, it just hasn't turned up yet. Okay. Oh my god, I forgot how nice tonic steak cakes are. Jesus. I've only got 2 left. Bloody hell. They're all factored into my daily calories as well. So don't you worry. Lost 2 pounds this week. Doing well. Right. So, we head inside, get our sword out, put our proper armour back on. Not our hacky armour, proper armour. Oh, and we've got tech skills armour as well. That might come in handy. Oh, you see, this is definitely stuff I need to be thinking about more. Also, I should probably, like, repair things. Shouldn't I? I'll be out of reach, won't it? I reckon there's a workbench in there. That would be useful. Oh, common misconceptions here. Hello. Oh my god, the whole gang's here. Have we got everybody? I think we're missing Timothy. If Timothy turns up, we will have the whole gang. Oh man. Oh, this could be a good live stream, guys. Right. So, what was I talking about? Repairing things. I mean, it's at 89%. Be alright, won't it? That's at 79%. I wonder what happens if it actually breaks. Like, does it fall off and do I end up in my underwear? Because that would be hilarious. Yeah. But yeah, I've got tech armor now and stealth armor, so that I can that's my hacky armor, and then that can be my tech armor. Oh man, I'm just gonna be able to do everything. Actually, I was thinking about this earlier this week. I have a question for you all. What sort of system do you prefer when it comes to like skill checks? Do you prefer this kind of system where it's just like you've got to have a certain number of points in the skill, and as long as you have that number of points in the skill, you can pass the check and you can do things to boost your number temporarily, like by, you know, drinking tea or putting different armor on, etc., to get through a skill check, right? That sort of way, like the kind of the Fallout way of doing things. Or do you prefer like an actual dice roll? Because I'm playing Baldur's Gate 3 at the minute, as I keep mentioning. And one of the things I'm really enjoying is the fact that they have like actual dice rolls. So when you've got a skill check, it literally, you've got the number that you've got to get past, and it literally rolls a dice, and then you get bonuses based upon what your particular, you know, build is. So if you're really good at persuading, you know, you'll have loads of bonuses when you're trying to persuade someone, etc. But even if, like, technically, because of the laws of chance, even if you're really good at a specific skill, you could still fail a check, therefore slightly altering the outcome, and it's all kind of more by chance. And I think I prefer that system. I think it's more fun. As much as it is kind of entertaining trying to figure out ways to boost a particular skill so that you can get past a check, that is quite fun. But I don't know, there's something about the dice roll system that they've got going on in Baldur's Gate 3 that I just think it's really cool. I've decided I prefer that system. Up until the 16th century, Sweden was an elective monarchy. Yes, it was. Had some very interesting Swedish kings as well. Some right characters if you look up Swedish kings a little bit. Shouldn't Tittle have a bigger two-handed weapon? Well, she will as soon as we find someone. Prefer New Vegas style percentage base. You see, I've not played New Vegas. It's one of the ones that's on my bucket list. I'm not a big Fallout fan, you know. I like watching people play Fallout. But personally, I don't find the world of Fallout particularly it doesn't appeal to me personally, do you know what I mean? And I like to enjoy the world that I'm existing in when I'm playing a game. You know, and the Fallout world, I don't know, I just find I read a thing, what's his name? Dragon Age writer, is it David Gader? He wrote a thing where he said, when you're making a game like Dragon Age, you have to make the world a world that the player wants to save. Do you know what I mean? It has to be a world that you feel really protective over. And like you belong there, and like you want to protect it. And I don't feel like that about the Fallout world, to be honest. I'm just a bit like, eh. So I think that's why I'm not keen on playing Fallout games. I don't really enjoy the world in which I am existing when I am playing it. But I do enjoy watching people play them, so I don't know. Some games you just prefer, you'd rather watch a Let's Play of than actually play it yourself. I'm like that with grand strategy games as well. I'm not very good at grand strategy games, so I don't really play them very often, but I like watching people play them. Right, that's a thing. Manager's office terminal access, unlock office door. Well, that was useful. Easy, rather, not useful. Looks like. Oh my god, we've got lots of messages. Oh man. From Spacer's Choice, Emerald Vale Development and Oversight. Subject, get it together. Miss Braden, this letter serves as an informal notification of our company's displeasure towards your management of the Emerald Vale geothermal plant for reasons related to exceeding your staff budget in your latest quarterly report. Please select 5 subordinates to be dismissed immediately. Additionally, please contact our office to schedule your official reprimand at your earliest convenience. Failure to schedule your official reprimand will result in an official reprimand. The Spacer's Choice family would like to collectively remind you that working for Spacer's Choice is not a right, but a privilege. Wow. Okay. Okay. Subject, no need for a reprimand. To the esteemed members of the Emerald Vale Development and Oversight Committee, I hope this letter finds you wealthy. After due consideration of your last letter, I have identified and terminated, ! No fewer than 5 subordinates who are unable to provide sufficient justification for their ongoing employment. I would like to remind the Oversight Committee that while most of Emerald Vale has failed to meet its production and output quotas, particularly our agriculture and fishing canning departments, neither of which are anywhere close to profitable, the Emerald Vale geothermal plant remains committed to providing cheap, cost-efficient power to the entire region. Oh, she's sucking up to them, man. You're not supposed to suck up to them. You're supposed to say, how? Kiss my fucking arse, love. That's what you're supposed to say when your bosses are arseholes to you. Miss Braden, we have investigated the claims made against the profitability of the greater Emerald Vale region. Our officers agree with you. Agriculture and fishing canning have experienced a steady decline, while the Emerald Vale geothermal plant remains somewhat profitable. Our officers are currently investigating ways to implement additional cost-saving measures which will ultimately lead to a leaner, more streamlined, more efficient geothermal power plant. Please be informed that the Spacer's Choice Development and Oversight Office has taken a significant insurance policy against the Emerald Vale geothermal plant. The office would like to assure you that this insurance policy is a standard procedure. Do not attempt to interpret, understand, or otherwise extrapolate meaning from this decision. As a special courtesy, we have deployed a proprietary team of engineering specialists to the Emerald Vale geothermal plant. The team of specialists has been instructed to refit and upgrade the plant's population of automechanicals free of charge. Thank you for your cooperation. Yeah, they programmed the robots to kill everybody, didn't they? Because people are expensive. Oh dear. When you think about it, if the rest of the region isn't profitable, right? There's not much point in providing power to it. Just gotta say, you know, like she seemed to be making a case for like shutting down all of the other things. Like the canning place and whatnot. But if you shut all of them down, then they won't need power anymore, and therefore the geothermal plant will be superfluous. So she was kind of talking herself out of a job there. And then, yeah, I think they programmed... Oh, shit! I'm just accidentally stabbing things. Taylor does that sometimes. Occasionally she's just like, you know what? I feel like I have to stab the air. Oh, dear. Right. I don't want to pick too many things open because I've got a limited amount of mag picks. I'm going to be choosy with my lock picking. Right, let's go and stab some robots. If I can find any. I want a robot to stab. I saw one floating around down here somewhere. Hey, hello! Boop, boop. But, oh, you're a bit hard to hit when you're in the sky. Oh, there we go. Now you're not in the sky anymore. Okay. So... Right, I'm so tanky. I don't think I took any damage there whatsoever. So tanky, man. Brenda's here. Hello, Brenda. I am aware we're up to 10 viewers. It's alright. It's fine. Double figures is fine. I can deal with it. I can deal with it. It's okay. Everything's fine. I like auto pass skills because if you pass, it means you made the investment to pass earlier and shortened others' skills. I find dice rolls where I end up losing even when I made the investment infuriating. Gee, I like it though. I like the I don't know. I like the. I mean, I get what you mean, but like I like the. I don't know. I like a certain level of uncertainty in a game. Like I like it to be a bit random because then it's a bit more like real life. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not big on reloading decisions and things like that. I think if things go wrong, you just kind of should have to live with it. I kind of like that. Yeah, I think it just makes it a bit more... Yeah. Random. There's a guy who died. Well, a lot of people seem to die in the Emerald Vale. Is there something down there? There was a bit cartridge. Right. So... right, okay. I was just reading the chat there, don't mind me. Ooh! This looks like an important place. Is this the place? This is the place, right. Let's not come here just yet. Let's go and clear out everywhere else first. Where the fuck's Bygone? There she is. We'll go and clear the place out with robots. We'll get the logic module. We'll do all of that stuff, and then we'll decide who we want to. Oh, the receptionist died. Oh, she doesn't have a head! Oh no! I imagine that makes being a receptionist rather tricky. If you don't have a head. I think many people could manage the job without a head, I'll be honest. Right. I had to borrow your copy of the Young Spacer's Guide to Mechanical Engineering. Radio has been spluttering. I needed the reference. I've returned the copy to the repair bay. Chaos everywhere, mechanicals gone haywire, gunfire, hearing some screams. Oh lord, I think that was someone's leg. Would like to leave early for the day. Please deduct delinquency fee from my pay. Thank you, proud to be a member of the Spacer's Choice family. Okay. Right, yeah. Yeah, so I think they, as far as I can tell, they programmed the robots to just kill everybody because paying people is just, oh, it's just such a faff, isn't it? Having to, like, pay your employees, like, Christ. I'm genuinely surprised that Halcyon doesn't have some kind of, like, you know, slave policy. Right, let's see. Let's back outside. So. Down here. Oh, there's a Griblet! Hello, Griblet. Go here. More terminals. So many things. Unlock the door. Enter passcode. I have a passcode, apparently. Good. Excellent. Is anybody aware of why or how I have a passcode? I don't know. Oh my god, that's so many things to read. Come on, we're supposed to be having an exciting live stream. It updated a quest, apparently. That's good. Chester Higgins again. That whole head found him fiddling around with one of the mechanicals, so I had to write him up for tampering with company property. Just in case I'm reading this a couple of days from now and feeling bad for what I've done, let me just remind myself that I've warned him before. He's always been a little crooked in the skull. He was working on some logic module I confiscated. Should be in my lockaway room for the foreseeable future. Aha! That is how we get our hands on a logic module. Doesn't sit right with me. Company's been replacing our guards with automechanicals. At this rate, I'm going to end up a chief of security with no staff, just a small army of mechanicals knocking about, guns pointed every which way. Company tells us they're safe, programmed to treat us humans like their own. People are liable to break down, but an automechanical never will. I don't know, it doesn't sit right with me, but the company's never been wrong before. Fucking hell! I think the company was founded wrong. Right. Worst has happened. Mechanical's gone crazy. Locked myself down here, just trying to gather my courage. Gonna make a mad dash for the control room. Might be able to shut things down. Will delete this entry if I ever return. And greetings, security chief. This is an automated message initiated by Space's Choice Worker Safety Contingency Protocols. A security lockdown has been initiated. This is not a test. Your behaviour during this lockdown will be reviewed during your quarterly audit. Anxiety is a common side effect of life-threatening situations engineered? That's not engineered. Engendered by security lockdowns. Fight back against anxiety with an ice-cold bottle of zero-G brew. Zero-G brew, an ale that's good for what ails you. There we go. Never miss a marketing opportunity. Right. So. Yes. Excellent. Pick up all the things. Because we always need things. I need the key card. Trying to think of something that begins with F. I was trying to think of something humorous that began with F and nothing sprung to mind. But you know, just fill in the blanks for yourself if you want. Right, okay. So... Ooh, there's a mechanical sentry. Hi! Boop, boop, boop. Boop, boop, boop. Boop. Oh my god, he just fell away. I remember doing this, the geothermal plant, on previous playthroughs, and it being so scary, and me having to spend so much time just like sneaking around trying not to get spotted by the robots, because they could kill me in like 1 or 2 hits, more or less. And now, it just like, I don't care anymore. I'm Tanky Titwillow. Nothing scares me. Nothing scares me. I am invincible. Oh man, why do I never play as tanks? I never play as tanks. Why? Why? I like to be all sprightly and nimble, but you know, being sprightly and nimble isn't much good when you've got a fucking robot standing in front of you, is it? Right. So. Oh my god, there's so much conversation going on in the chat. Down to 7 viewers. That's alright. It's funny, you know. The viewer count goes up, and I'm always like, oh fuck, there's actually people watching. But then when it goes down again, it's a bit like, oh. Right. I mean, I don't really care, but you know. You just think, oh, people left. They weren't people that we wanted anyway. Right, so. What's that? Halt! Did you just say halt? Did you just say halt? You're very courageous, my friend, telling Tanky Titwillow to halt. There we go. Boop, boop, boop. Boop, boop, boop. Boop. There we go. Oh no, viral effect said, didn't. Sorry, viral effect said I can use Pavati's giant hammer. Because she's using her gun anyway, isn't she? Can I take that off? Can I unequip it? Can I equip something else instead? Ah, there we go. And then inventory. I can have Pavati's hammer. So I've got your hammer, love. How'd you feel about that, Pavati? I took your hammer. How'd you feel? I'm trying to toughen Pavati up, because in the last live stream she just let me wander around her house, reading her terminals and stealing her stuff, and I feel like she needs to grow a bit of a backbone. So, you know, what are you going to do about it? Nothing. Okay, fair enough. Right. So, what's that? That's Security Chief's corpse. That's the logic module. Right. I'm assuming I have to steal, like, a keycard or something off his corpse. I was half paying attention to all that stuff that I was reading. Oh, dear. Magpie didn't play as a tank before because, like most gamers, she falls into habits for how she plays. Yeah, that's it, isn't it? You just always play the same kind of character over and over again. So, that's the logic module. Secure Chief's corpse. Oh, there we go. You're hiding behind a table. There we go. Excellent. And then that's the logic module. Man, we also need to find the what's it. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Hello!
Self-diagnostics complete. Navigation systems operational. Combat systems operational. It's not the best choice. It's the spacer's choice.
Oh, this is odd. Why aren't you attacking me? You made it out of that junkyard. Oh, it's Jeremy! Oh, Jeremy!
All systems fully operational. Return journey successfully completed. Spacer's Choice would like to thank you for complying with your duties.
Okay, why aren't you attacking?
Very to logical directive. Conclusion. All hostile automechanicals must be defective in compliance with Spacer's Choice policy. All defective automechanicals must be permanently dismantled. Please allow me to assist.
Oh, but Jeremy, you might get hurt. Like, I'm really quite good at killing robots. I don't feel like I need help, and I don't want you to get hurt. Yeah, let me get this straight. You want to help me destroy the other mechanicals?
Affirmative. Mechanicide protocols loaded. Awaiting confirmation.
Mechanicide, that's cute. I mean, he seems really keen, doesn't he? I don't want to, like, let him down. I don't want to disappoint him and steal his moment of glory from him. You know, taking out the defective auto mechanicals for me. Okay, Jeremy, but just be careful, will you? I don't want you to die. Okay? Because you're sweet. We named you and everything. Right. Borrowed a copy of the Young Spacer's Guide to Mechanical Engineering. I think it's volume 3. I need something to read down in the pit. Much obliged. C. Higgins. Okay, yeah, I actually do remember where it is. Corporate just sent a team of technicians to conduct a complete refit of all our mechanicals, every sentry and drone. It's not my place to say so, but doesn't this run contrary to the Spacer's Choice mission of being as cheap as possible? Just in case I'm audited, I would like to formally express how grateful I am to be a part of the Spacer's Choice family. Spacer's Choice is the leading brand in affordable sundry across Halcyon. It's not the best choice, it's Spacer's Choice. Just finished a routine maintenance on our mechanical sentries. I found some strange modifications to the logic modules. I haven't had time to run a diagnostic, so I don't know what's been modified. All I know is that these modifications were introduced in our recent refit. Company went through the trouble of refitting every single mechanical in the plant not long ago. Guessing this was the work of those visiting technicians. I filed a report, but my supervisor told me not to worry about it. Said the company knew what it was doing, ordered me to forget about any alleged modifications to the logic modules. Decided to do a bit of sleuthing by my own self. Got my hands on a logic module. Time to do a little experimentation. Yes, okay. So, we had an Order 66 situation going on. Right. So... that's the logic module up there, but. Oh, there's a door here. Have I been through this door? This is toilets. I have definitely not been in toilets. Well, I mean, I've been in toilets once or twice, you know, in my lifetime. But I don't think I've been in these toilets. Okay. So... yeah, it's this way I'm going, isn't it? Because this, I think, is where the manual is.
Not real. You're not real.
That's where, yeah, that's where Higgins is. There's Jeremy. Hello, Jeremy. You're very sweet. We'll go down here. Any bad guys down here? I don't think there's any bad guys down here.
No, just leave me alone.
That's Higgins. Freaking out. Reasons. Ah, there's red things through here, but how do I get down?
Get away.
How do I get down? Use the ladder, Magpie! That's a good idea. Do you know how rare it is you get a video game protagonist who uses the ladder properly when they're climbing down, rather than just sliding down it like some sort of weirdo? One of the things I noticed when I was playing The Witcher 3 for the first time is like, oh my god, Geralt actually uses ladders properly. He doesn't just slide down them like a moron. Right, hi!
You're not real. You're not real. Get away from me, Phantom. Shoot. Scram.
Calm down, I'm not trying to hurt you. Great, another lunatic. Ooh, sneak 25. I wasn't trying to stall you, most people don't see me coming. Jeremy's the janitor robot that becomes a companion. No! That's a different one. I can't remember where he comes from. The janitor robot guy. I know who you mean. I can't remember his name either. But it's not Jeremy. Yes, calm down. I'm not trying to hurt you.
You can talk? The Phantoms never talked before. I knew I shouldn't have eaten that sprat raw. See, Higgins? This is why you must always boil your sprats before ingesting.
Okay, you're not imagining me. Slow down and tell me what's going on. You're eating sprats? Yeah, you're not imagining me, my love.
Of course. Do excuse me. I experience brief flashes of mania during which I am visited by the phantoms of my imagination.
Oh, same love, honestly.
Chester D. Higgins. The D stands for definitely not insane. I use it as a reminder.
Oh, bless him. Okay. Yeah, how long have you been down here?
Hard to say. By my reckoning, Higgins has been here somewhere between 2 weeks and forever. My recollection's a touch fuzzy these days.
Okay, yes. And what exactly do you do here?
Oh, Higgins has been many things over the years. Sprat Wrangler, Saltuna Critic, Aetherwave Personality, Chairman of the Board, Galactic Defender, Sisty Pig Tycoon. I've come a long way for someone who started off as a simple engineer right here in this plant.
Okay. You know that log entry that we read earlier on where she'd had to dismiss 5 staff members who couldn't justify their reasons for employment? I'm amazed that he was not one of them. Right, okay, how have you survived all of this time?
Jimmy'd opened the vending machines. That lasted a good couple of months. Eventually, I had to resort to more unconventional means of filling my insides.
This place looks like it's been abandoned for a while. What happened? So you ate sprats. That's disgusting. Yeah, what happened?
Mechanicals lost their bolts. Opened fire on anything that moved. It was pandemonium.
Fred making me laugh in the chat. Yeah, that's horrible. How could this have happened?
You mean, why did the Mechanicals go on a murderous rampage? Same reason any of us do, I suppose. The voices told them to do it. I was on cleaning duty at the time. My old boss had me scrubbing pipes when the killing started. So, as usual, I missed out.
Okay, you mentioned being an engineer.
I specialized in automechanicals, drones, sentries. Repaired them, maintained, upgraded. Did it all from my old workroom just over in the next section.
If you've worked on these mechanicals, you must know where to stop them. I mean, I can stop them. I've got a giant hammer. That seems to work quite well. Yeah. Was that before or after you became a Sisty Pig Tycoon?
Oh, before. Definitely before. Sisty Pig Tycoonery was the apex of my long and storied career.
Okay, do you know how to stop the mechanicals?
Look, I don't want to fall into any trouble with the mechanicals. If they wise up to our plans, they will come for us. With prodding irons.
Okay. Persuade 15, I can deal with mechanicals. I made it this far, didn't I? Or intimidate, or you can help me and I won't feed you to the sprats. Your call. No, let's persuade. Since we've got Pavati with us, and Pavati's lovely, we can persuade him, so we'll be nice.
You know, you remind me of myself back when I was an intergalactic adventurer. I discovered a flaw. Their hostility levels were hardwired to maximum. There's no changing that, but you could rewrite their targeting protocol so they attack each other instead.
Or I could just hit them all with a giant hammer. Like, you know, I feel like you're overcomplicating things. Oh, Engineering 5, mechanicals follow the behaviour of their logic module. Someone tampered with it.
Yes, that's exactly it. I see you're also versed in the noble art of mechanical engineering. There's a behavior control terminal in the other room. It should have options to change how the mechanicals act, including whom they shoot at. Oh, that reminds me. You'll need my passcode to access the behavior control terminal. Here, let me just write it down for you.
Okay, any idea where I can find a logic module? Well, I know where I can find a logic module. Yeah, that'll do us. And I think... yeah, the guide to mechanical engineering is down here. Right. So... I'm just going to nick all your stuff. Ooh, I've got a second hammer. Well. Yeah, so I mean, I could like do mechanically stuff to like, you know, trick the robots into firing at each other, but I'm like, you know, I'm probably gonna have to kill most of them just to get to wherever it is I would need to get to do that, so I may as well just kill them all, like, you know, I don't feel like I need to overcomplicate things, really. Willow is many things, but she is not complicated. If she can hit it with a giant hammer, she is gonna hit it with a giant hammer, like, come on. Right, okay, the logic module's over there. Is this back up the way we came? Because there was another way where there was lots of red things. And red things mean enemies, and enemies mean hitting things with a giant hammer. That's what enemies mean. Enemies mean target practice with my giant hammer.
Game. You're liable to get scalded.
Oh no, that's awful. Okay. So let's not get scolded.
Got it. Heads down.
There is an auto mechanical. Hi! Hi! Oh, I've got a giant hammer now! I can kill them in one hit! This is amazing! Oh my god, I've never been less scared of robots. Robots used to be so scary! Now look at them, they just fall before me like they should. Oh, that's the steam that will definitely scold me. Oh my god. Oh, Pavati. Oh, this is fucking game changer. Love this. Oh man. How I don't even need my armor on. I could probably run around in my underwear. Like, what are they going to do about it? I hit them with a giant hammer and they just disintegrate. They disintegrate. Right, okay. Ooh, what's that? I don't know, but I used it, so good. Right. Hopefully that wasn't something bad that I just did then. I don't know. When I see a lever, I pull it. That's just gamer instinct. Hello! Would you like a giant hammer? Oh, you ran away from my giant hammer. That's cheating. That's cheating. Right, you go down. You go down. And you go down. And anyone else? Anyone else? You go down. Oh god, this is so much fun. This is so much fun. Pavati's fighting one down there. Oh, I reprogrammed the auto mechanicals, did I? Did I? Or did I just kill them all and it counted as reprogramming them? I think I killed them all and the game was like, yeah, that's good enough. That's sort of like reprogramming them. You hit them all with a giant hammer. I think, was this to do with reprogramming them? No, this is like diverting things. I'm so confused. I do remember that being a thing, but I can't remember what it's for. I'm probably just like, you know, massively screwing up the main quest or something, I don't know. Right. So, get in here. Logic module. Excellent. Okay. So, here's what I feel like doing. Where's my journal? Okay. Why is it marked delivers Reed's message, isn't? Reed asked you to deliver a message to Adelaide and her deserters. Come back to town because he's cutting off their power. Adelaide and her people are camped out in the Botanical Garden north of Edgewater. You chose not to deliver Reed's message and went straight to the geothermal plant. I did deliver Reed's message. Although, to be fair, I went to the geothermal plant first, didn't I? And then I came out of it before doing anything. Okay. So... Magpie, I'm loving this power trip you're on. I know, right? I feel so powerful. I feel so powerful. I feel like nothing can stop me in this world. Nothing can stop a woman with a giant hammer. If the suffragettes had had giant hammers, it wouldn't have taken so fucking long for us to get the vote. Oh dear god. Right, I'm going to take this back to Ludwig, and then I'm going to take the thingy manual to Thomas. And then we're going to come back and do the stuff. Because I don't know, I can't remember what gets cut off. Like what missions and things get cut off. Oh, is there enemies? Oh, hi enemies! Hi! Hi! Are you just standing around minding your own business, waiting for somebody to come and hit you with a giant fucking hammer? I didn't even need to kill these guys. I just felt like it. Oh, is he trying to run away? Is he? Is he trying to run away? He's trying to run away from me and my giant hammer. Oh my god, I feel so alive. I feel so alive. Right. Where did they all go? They probably had things on them. There we go. Oh dear. You know, this isn't normally how I play video games. It's like these live streams do something to me. They bring out my psychopathic side. Oh dear, I'm normally a lovely person in video games. Really, I'm, you know, a much nicer person than what I am in real life. But but not when I'm live streaming. Right. Okay. So. Go and give the what's it to Ludwig. Hello, Ludwig. Hello, darling. Hello, dearest. How are you? Just excuse my giant hammer.
Soldier.
Promise I won't hit you with it. Right, I found a logic module.
Bang up work, soldier. You're a credit to your uniform. Oh, that reminds me. Gotta look into getting us a uniform. So this is it then. The key to humanity's victory over the mechanical hordes. I would reward you with the gratitude of the resistance, but I'm guessing you want something tactile. So here's a couple of bits for your trouble, and a little something to remember me by.
Okay. I've gained a shock stick. That doesn't sound as impressive as a giant hammer. Shock stick. Damage. Special effects stun. I don't want to stun people, I want to batter them. Literally just a psychopath. One-handed melee, damage 53. Oh, it's better than my sentry. What's it though? So I suppose, and it's a pristine one. That means, does that mean it stays at 100%? A thing did pop up about that, but I was distracted and didn't read it. I think that means it stays at 100%. Does it? Maybe, possibly. Viral effect, help. Let's have 2025 be the year of giving women giant hammers. Yeah! Every woman should just have a giant hammer. Right. Oh, I can repair all of me equipped. That would be useful. That would be useful. Let's just do that. Oh yeah, I forgot I can do that from my inventory. I don't need a workbench. I don't need a workbench. Titwillow doesn't need a workbench. Honestly, Titwillow's better than that. I've got stuff to sell, haven't I? I'll go and sell me stuff. Pavati is not getting this hammer back, by the way. This is my hammer now. Although I picked up another hammer. So I'll have a look at that hammer and see whether that hammer is comparable. Comparable? Comparable. There's not a T in comparable. Comparable. Just making up words, don't mind me. That's the cantina. Where's the store? It's around here somewhere, isn't it? General store. There we go. Hello!
Work your jaw on some Spacer's Chaw.
Okay.
Music to my ears.
Oh, he's selling a hammer. Oh, that looks like such an awesome hammer. Special effect knockdown. That's a one-handed hammer. Oh, that's not as good as a two-handed hammer. Oh. For some reason you think this hammer should be silver. Maxwell. Why is it called Maxwell? Maxwell the silver hammer was built with extra weight for crushing hits to the head and other weak spots, but isn't well balanced for smooth swings. I don't care. I saw crushing. But it's like 3,000. And that's like almost all of my money. Let's sell some stuff. Sell my what's it? Hang on. Well, we'll sell all my junk first. That's a good idea. And then we'll sell that. And we'll sell that. We'll sell all of these things. That's another impact hammer. That's one-handed as well. Maybe my current hammer is one-handed. I don't know. I didn't actually check. I don't think it is though, is it? We'll sell me ammo. Because I don't need ammo. Titwillow needs not bullets. I'll keep that for now. That's me hacky armor, that's me techie armor. Don't need that one. Ooh. 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 No. Not stealth skills. That's stealth skill, yeah. Okay, I really need to look at like mods and shit at some point, don't I? Right. Okay, so. That's one-handed as well. Oh, it is a one-handed hammer. Oh, I thought it was a two-handed hammer. It looks like it should be two. It looks a lot bigger from first person, doesn't it? It looks quite dinky there. Just a dinky little baby hammer. I mean, I could put a mod on that one, couldn't I? And I could give Pavati her hammer back. Because, I'll be honest, she looks quite sexy when she's using it. Yeah. Women with giant hammers are sexy, right? That's another reason we should give them giant hammers. What am I doing? I'm going to go and find a workbench. We'll go back to Ludwig's. We'll get on the workbench and I'll see if I can modify the other hammer. And then Pavati can have her hammer back if I can make my own sexy hammer. Maxwell Silverhammer, like the Beatles song. Oh, I do not know, Talia. I am not that cultured. Fred might know. That feels like the sort of thing Fred would know. I don't know anything about mainstream stuff, you know. I know lots about lots of niche little things, like niche video games and TV shows and bands and stuff like that, but like big mainstream stuff I never know anything about. Right, so that one. Install mod. Oh, I've only got one. What does it give me? Plasma damage. Oh, that's sexy. Oh yeah, I'll have a plasma hammer. Why not? You can't dual wield, can you? I think you should be able to dual wield. Oh, it is more. Oh, that's quite nice actually. I mod my armor as well because I had a lot of mods, but that was only giving me one mod, so I'm assuming I must have armor mods. Toughened. Physical armor rating 3. Well, might as well put that on. No reason not to, really, is there? Right. So, if we now bring you back down, bring you back, put you up there. There we go. And then, Pavati, you can have your hammer back, love. There you go. You can have that hammer. Oh, this one's sexier. This one's sexier. Oh, man. How cool is that? Will you get out of my way, Ludwig, or I will hit you with my hammer. Don't think I won't. Oh, it's so shiny. It's so shiny. Oh, man. Why have I always used guns before now? Like, what the fuck? Who the fuck wants guns? Like, Christ almighty. Why pick a gun when you could just have a giant hammer? Oh. I played this game as a stealth sniper. Like, what the fuck? What the fuck was I thinking? A stealth sniper? Christ. Oh, dear. My current Inquisition playthrough is a femme Kadash warrior wielding a hammer bigger than she is. Oh my god, that sounds amazing. Oh dear. Right, okay. What am I doing? No, I'm not going to the geothermal plant first. I'm going to the botanical place to give Thomas his, manual. hoo-ha, thingamabobby, what's-a-madoodly thingamahoochimy, what's-a-madoodly thing. And then we'll go back to the geothermal plant and we'll decide whatever it is we're going to do. Botanical lab somewhere over in that direction, I think, isn't it? Maybe, possibly, perhaps. Oh, look, there's red things on my map. Oh, is there things that want killing? Are you alive things? Oh, you don't want to be alive. Nah, being alive's stressful. You've got to, like, you know, put up with other people and shit like that. Nah, I think you're much happier just not being alive. Where are you? There you are. See how miserable you are. You're shooting people and then... Oh my god, he disintegrated! Ha 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 ha! Who are you shooting at, Bavati? Is it somebody I can hit with my giant hammer? Hello! Oh my god. I've never been happier. I have never been happier in my life. Okay, so where are all the other dead people? Where are they? Did they all disintegrate? You didn't disintegrate. That one definitely disintegrated, which means I can't loot him. Oh, I can loot his ashes. I didn't have anything on. Oh, that's so cool. He disintegrated into ash. He was a person, and then I hit him with my hammer, and now he's a pile of ash. Oh my god, right. I'm usually such a coward in video games, you know. I'm usually like, oh no, there's enemies, let's avoid them. Now I'm just like, fuck it, I'm gonna kill everybody, even people I don't need to. I feel so liberated. This is, oh man. Oh, this playthrough has changed me as a gamer. Oh dear. Right. Oh, right. Okay. So is it this way? This way? I think this way. Yeah. I'm too lazy to go into the thing and change my quest. Otherwise, it would give me a quest marker. But you know, fuck it. Botanical lab. There we go. Sorry, Fred's making me laugh. Alright, Thomas, where are you, me love? Me darling, me dear. Angel face, there you are. Hello!
Any luck finding one of those manuals?
Yes, today's your lucky day, Thomas.
No kidding. Really? Well, which one?
Well, there's only one left, love. So, you know, the elusive part 3.
The geothermal plant? Now that is just incredible! You really went exploring down there? Adelaide always told us it was swarming with hostile mechanicals. That's a complete set. All 3 parts. I'm gonna be the greatest engineer Halcyon's ever seen.
Excuse me.
Aside from you.
I was about to say, Pavati is the greatest engineer.
I swear, I'll do you proud.
I'm glad we could help, Thomas.
I've been saving something for you. Just a little contraption I found. Should fit right into your outfit.
Oh, is that a mod you've given me? I've gained electrocharged surface. Ooh, interesting. Okay. So, goodbye, Thomas, my darling. I'm just going to go and probably turn your power off. I don't know. I haven't quite decided yet, but probably. Right. So. Magpie started a Bioshock run. It was really something. Yeah, it was a very unique set of live streams, the Bioshock live streams, weren't they? Very unique. Hard to explain. I think that was around this time last year, wasn't it? Maybe a bit later on in the year. Because I remember because I was going through a bit of a personal crisis and the channel just went a bit fucking weird for a while. Yeah. That's when we had the Stray live streams as well. Oh my god, the Stray live streams. I think I have never been more tangenty than what I was during the Stray live streams. We were just, and oversharey. Like, that was just, they were just full-on bloody therapy sessions, the Stray live streams. Anyway. Right, okay, so, go back in here. Right, so.
Once we do this, there's no going back.
Yeah.
Where are we headed?
Do you want to talk about it? She normally wants to talk to me about it, doesn't she? Okay. See, I can't 100% remember how this works. So, plot status. Power is currently being distributed to Edgewater and the Botanical Lab. Structural damage detected, please notify your designated supervisor. Redirect power. Power redirection function has failed, manual override required. Please activate all three. Ah, that's the things that I was what's-itting. Okay. Okay.
3 switches. That'll be easy enough.
Well, I've already switched two of the three switches. Learn to count, Magpie. Jesus Christ, woman. I know where the other one is. It's down those what's-its, isn't it? And if it's not down the what's-its, it's definitely down the thingamajigs. Yes, down here.
The last.
Okay. So... right. There we go. There we go. Right, okay. So, I'm sure Pavati's going to want to talk to me. Come on, Pavati. You always want to talk to me at this point. There we go.
Ma'am. Look, I know you want your power regulator and all, but I just gotta ask you. Do you understand what you're about to do?
Okay, I wouldn't mind hearing your opinion, Pavati.
I don't think you should cut off Edgewater's power. I think it would be cruel. I'm sorry. That just sort of came out all at once. Edgewater's hurting. We've been losing workers year after year, and corporate hardly ever sends replacements. There's barely enough saltuna to fill our bellies anymore. But the town's got some good people in it. Decent, hard-working folk just living their lives the only way they know how. They don't deserve to be punished.
Okay, so... the deserters are a community. I can't just destroy what they've built. Reed tells me Edgewater's going to die without workers and power. That's the point. I think I'm ready to make my decision. Yes, so... the deserters are a community.
Miss McDevitt's built something beautiful. Somehow she's talked the ground into giving life again. It's plain to see she's made the Vale a better place. Fed the hungry, tended the sick. Gave a home to those that had none. But Miss McDevitt delights in Edgewater's suffering. She wants to hurt the town. Do you really want to be party to that kind of hatred?
Okay, Reed tells me Edgewater's going to die without workers and power.
That sure sounds like Mr. Thompson. If he was standing here, I imagine he'd remind us of how we're all one big, happy Spacer's Choice family. In Mr. Thompson's eyes, those deserters are still part of the Spacer's Choice family. The family must work together in order to survive. I hate to say it, but I think Mr. Thompson's got a point. Unless those deserters come back, Edgewater's as good as dead. Cutting off their power might be the only way.
Okay. I mean... see, this is one of the things I love about this game. Because, like, on the surface it seems like a clear-cut choice. Because, like, Edgewater is a hellhole. And the deserters are the courageous people who decided to break away from that and make their own life. And they've got, like, food and they're helping people and they all, you know, they're a nice kind of happy community. So you sort of think, well, obviously, we're not going to cut off power to the deserters. But then, you have a character like Pavati who comes in and sort of lays it out a bit more, a few more grey areas, let's say, because, like, she's right. There's more people in Edgewater, for starters. Most of them haven't actually done anything wrong. They're just sort of like living in the world they were born into. If people keep deserting, Edgewater will collapse. Probably one of the main reasons why the deserters have managed to make their community work is because there's so few of them. Like, if you cut off power to Edgewater and Edgewater falls apart, I don't think the deserters are in any position to take everybody from Edgewater in. Whereas Edgewater, although it's also kind of falling to pieces, it is in it's in a slightly better position to take the deserters back. And we also know that they're perfectly prepared to take the deserters back, whereas we don't know if the deserters would take in people from Edgewater. And at the end of the day, when you're in a situation like this, where surviving is hard, it is better if you all band together. If you split off and go into different... Pavati's getting bored with my little tangent. But if you split off and go into different groups, you're not going to survive, necessarily. You're better if you stick together. So, you know, she's kind of right.
Sorry, I didn't mean to babble on like that. I felt like I had to say something.
I mean, because the game sort of phrases it initially as if you're choosing either Thompson or Adelaide. But you're not, because if you cut off power to Edgewater, it's not just Thompson who's going to suffer, it's like everybody in the town is going to suffer. Whereas if you cut off power to the deserters, they're just going to go back to Edgewater. You know? So, yeah, I'm glad you did. I like hearing from you. Don't worry about it. I was barely listening to you. Let's get going. No, I like hearing from you, Pavati.
Really? I mean, wow. Thanks. No one's ever told me those words in that order.
Oh, she's so sweet. Right, okay, so... what to do? I mean, it would be better if I knew what Adelaide's bloody fertilizer was. I mean, I do know what her fertilizer is, but, you know, if Titwell knew what her fertilizer was, might change things. But anyway. Redirect power. Do I get to choose where I'm redirecting it to, though? Presumably I do. Right. Oh, I'm scared now. Hang on. Where's my journal? Okay. Divert power from the geothermal plant. You entered the geo... blah, 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 blah. Adelaide proposed that you divert the geothermal plant's output to the botanical lab, depriving Edgewater of power. The plant's master control terminal is reporting blah, 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 blah. Activated switches, blah, blah, blah. All 3 switches have been flipped. You should now be able to redirect... You should now be able to redirect the plant's power from the master control terminal. Right, it is going to let me... Do you know what? Just drop a quick save. It's fine. Redirect power. Continue. Aha, there we go. Redirect power to the botanical lab. Redirect power to Edgewater. We are going to redirect power to Edgewater because I like Pavati and therefore I will do what she thinks is right. Because, you know when you have a companion that you really like and if they say something, even if you don't agree with it, you're just like, yeah, we'll go along with that because, you know, she's my favourite. Okay, power successfully redirected to Edgewater. Botanical laboratory power regulator is now safe to remove. Edgewater Saltuna cannery power regulator is now operating at optimal capacity. Oh my god, we made a choice! Right. Okay, so we got experience points. That's Adelaide. Okay, let's go and talk to Adelaide. I imagine she's going to be rather unhappy with us. But you know, I've got a giant hammer, love, so you know, what the hell are you going to do about it? Be as unhappy as you want. I've got a giant hammer. Right, so. We'll talk to Adelaide. Go and nick a power regulator. We'll go and see what's what. Right. So, I mean, I feel a bit bad for the other deserters because they seem kind of happy. But you know. There's Adelaide. It's all right though. We're gonna make things right. We're gonna make things right. We're gonna be, you know, we're gonna. It's not all bad. We can sort of scrape some good stuff together from here. There she is. Whee! Oh dear.
That's the thing about growing old. Your eyes start to fail. Elsewise, I would have seen you for the snake that you are, chopped you into pieces and roasted you on a spit.
I would have liked to have seen you try.
Killing off my power, killing off my garden. Without refrigeration, my food will spoil, and my flock will starve. I want to ask you this in private, away from the eyes of my flock, so they do not see me lose my temper. Tell me, why did you do it?
Reed needs his people back. This isn't personal, Adelaide. I need your power regulator. I don't owe you an explanation. Oh, none of those three are good. Can I just say Pavati told me to do it? I don't want to say Reed needs his people back. I want to say Edgewater needs the people back. Because I'm not on Reed's side. He's a tit. Okay, yeah, Reed needs his people back.
You want my flock wasting their lives in that cannery? Fine. Go and talk to them. Go talk to Grace and Thomas. Look them in the eye and tell them their life here is over, and the only thing left to do is go back to Edgewater. This is now your responsibility.
Who the fuck's Grace?
You tell Reed Thompson that I will never return to Edgewater. I would rather die among my flowers than live under his management.
Okay, you're willing to... I'm willing to deal with Reed for you. You're being unreasonable. Come back to Edgewater. Yeah, you're being unreasonable, Adelaide.
As long as Reed is still in Edgewater, I will not return. Those are my terms.
I'm willing to deal with Reed for you. What does that mean? What am I offering there? Am I going to kill him? Like, I sometimes, you know, when you play games like this, you're like, I don't actually understand what this dialogue option is insinuating.
You offering to cross Reed off, huh? This some sort of twisted reparation for what you've done? Or are you just looking for a chance to sow some chaos?
Oh, always.
Kill Reed if you must, or talk him into leaving if you can. He and I are not sharing the same four walls together.
Okay. Talia's leaving us. Goodbye, Talia. Reed isn't just going to leave his post. I'll need some help convincing him.
Tell Reed that I can make his people healthy again. I can end their plague. Start a new garden right in the cannery. 3 square meals for every man and woman in Edgewater. Tell him how I've made the Vale bloom again. The soil has whispered its secrets to me, and I alone know how to breathe life back into the earth. The secret is human corpses. I've been grinding them up in my fertilizer for years. Marauder, worker, don't matter much to me. The human body is rich with nutrients.
Yep, that's her secret fertilizer. Her secret fertilizer is dead people, which I think is kind of fine. Like, I think that I don't know, it's sort of like put across as if we're supposed to go, oh my goodness, that's horrifying, you can't use human corpses in your fertilizer. Like, if it's making the plants grow, like, why not? That's sort of what is meant to happen, you know? When you die, you're supposed to decompose, and then you go back into the soil, and then things grow from the soil. Like, you know, that's nature. Like, it's not a bad thing, is it? Especially with, like, Spacer's choice mentality. What's the point of just burying people? Like, if they can be useful after they're dead and grow food, then, like, why not? I just think that's perfectly fine if it works. Okay, what happens when you run out of corpses?
Edgewater Cemetery's got corpses aplenty. Enough for a generation's worth of crops.
Okay, fair enough. Right, so there's our power regulator. I mean, at this point we could just leave. Like, we've got the power regulator. We can make the ship go again. Like, you know, I could just go at this point. But no, we might as well try and clear up the mess that we've made. Oh, there's people. There's. Oh, that's Grace. Oh yes, I remember. I was like, who the fuck's Grace? It's that one.
I'm trying to think.
It's that one. It's her. It's what's her name? It's Hoojit. It's what's my doodle. Hello.
I don't know what you did to talk some sense into Zoe, but I appreciate it.
That's your primary concern right now? There's nothing left for you here. It's time to go back to Edgewater.
The matter's been weighing on me. Zoe came back, but I couldn't keep her from slipping out in the first place. Who's to say I could keep marauders from slipping in? I don't see us lasting more than a couple of weeks out here. I'm loath to admit it. We're gonna have to make our peace with Thompson and hope he takes us back. Listen, we go back to Reed, hat in hand, begging for our old jobs back. Well, Adelaide's not gonna forgive us. She never talked to us again.
Okay, don't do anything hasty. I'm going to try and talk Reed into stepping down.
Sure. Suit yourself. I'll be here.
Okay, should we go and do that first, then? Go and talk him into stepping down. That's Adelaide. That's Reed. And then we'll come back and talk to them. I mean, I feel like I can talk me into stepping down. I've got a giant hammer. You don't argue with a person with a giant hammer, do you? No. Especially on a giant red glowy hammer that can turn you into ash. No, you don't argue with a person like that. That person says step down, you step down. That's what you do if you have half a brain in your skull. You know? Oh dear. Personally, I've never found human bodies to be a good source of fertilizer for your garden, says Fred. You've tried it though, obviously. Oh dear. Surely though, a human body's only full of nutrients if it's been, like, ingesting nutrients while it was alive. Surely. I would have thought. Wouldn't you think? If you haven't been ingesting nutrients because the food is not nutritious, then, you know, there wouldn't be that many nutrients in your body. You know what? Let's not question it. Alright, so we'll go talk to Thompson in his little high office. So yes, this plague that they're dying from is actually nutrient deficiency. That's what it is. Oh, has he put it on lockdown? Has he? That's what he's saying. Oh, how are we going to get up there, man? How are we going to get up there? Oh no, hang on. Do I just need to do that? Is the lift? Oh, it's because I fast travelled, isn't it? Is it on lockdown? What the fuck am I talking about? Oh, I accidentally got my shock stick out. We've all done that, haven't we? No, I think the giant hammer will be better. Oh, I'm stealing things. I accidentally stole a thing. I think there should be a thing that if you're holding this giant hammer, like your intimidate skill goes up by like 50 points or something like that. Oh dear. Hi! Drop a quick save. Hello.
This is a fine day, friend. Power flows through our town like a cool stream of water. I trust Adelaide's people have seen their way to reason. So, when can I expect them back at their posts?
Okay. I spoke to Adelaide, she won't come back as long as you're here. Delivered your message, but I haven't convinced Adelaide to come back. Yeah, she won't come back as long as you're here.
Then we are at an impasse. Stewardship over this town has been entrusted to me by Spacer's choice. I am not perfect. I have made my share of mistakes. But I have done my best for this town.
Change of leadership might be what the town needs. Your town's a mess, Reed. The town's terrified of plague. Abernathy asked me to steal medicine for him. You let Adelaide's son die. Ooh, okay. What do we pick? What do we pick? A change of leadership might be what this town needs.
I am a Spacer's choice man. My father was a Spacer's choice man. Edgewater may not look like much to some buttoned-up freelancer, but it is my home.
Attack. Well, I tried. Well, I was just like, I just want to hit him. I just want to hit him with my giant hammer. Right, yes, Adelaide's people aren't getting sick from the plague.
I don't believe you. Plague's a reality of life. Best treatment is a good work ethic.
Okay, this town doesn't eat anything but salt tuna. Of course you're going to get sick.
You are disparaging our parent company, and it is not appreciated. We are a Spacer's Choice salt tuna cannery. We eat salt tuna here, and only salt tuna.
I'm pretty sure it's your food that's making you sick. You need Adelaide's garden. What exactly are you putting in those cans? That's it, just salt tuna every single day. I know you fill your cans with anything you can salvage. It's not healthy. Okay, you need Adelaide's garden.
I don't understand. You say Adelaide's growing her own food, but that should not be possible. The soil's gone sour. Company said as much. Our own botanists couldn't grow decent crops for us, so the company got rid of them and shut down the greenhouse.
Okay, persuade 10. Adelaide's found a way to grow food. She'll come back if you step down.
You'll excuse me for being skeptical. How exactly is Adelaide growing crops in barren soil?
Okay, lie 20, which I could apparently pass. Look, Reed, all I know is that it involves some really complicated maths and it works. She's been using her human corpses. She's growing her crops with a special fertilizer. I mean, I'm really good at lying, so we might as well lie.
If Adelaide's found a way to feed her people and cure the plague, then she deserves this office more than I do. I won't stand in her way. My life here is ended. Give me a little time to settle my affairs. I'm sure Adelaide will be glad to see the back of me.
Okay, what are your plans, Reed?
A couple months ago, I might have put in for a transfer. It's a big colony. Spacer's Choice has other towns. Now, I couldn't show my face in any of them.
Oh, why not?
No such thing as an honorable resignation. Suppose I could find a place outside the walls, or put in for early retirement.
Oh my god, do not do that. Do not retire. I remember what happens to people who retire in Spacer's Choice. Like, please, don't retire. Just, like, run away somewhere. Go and join the Marauders or something. Do not retire. Right. You want us to stay outside the walls? You don't have to do this. This can't be easy for you. Yeah, this can't be easy for you.
I have always tried to do right by my town. It has never been easy.
Yeah, okay. Because he sort of turns out to be the good guy, does Dobson. Bless him. And Adelaide is a bit of a bloody freak, isn't she? Like, you know, I don't entirely trust Adelaide, but she can make the crops grow. So, you know, that's kind of what we need. So, we'll go and return to Adelaide. Oh my god, we've only been going for an hour and a half. Blimey. Feels like much longer than that. Help the chairman and Minister Clark. Defeat our foes. So, hopefully, this is sort of like the best-ish kind of ending that you can get from this one. The thing about the Outer Worlds is, no matter what you do, Halcyon is fucked, right? When we get to the end game and we find out, like, really what's going on, Halcyon's screwed. Like, there's really nothing you can do. But you know, you can make it slightly less terrible through certain choices. That door's locked. Huh. I am not a good enough lock picker to pick that lock. Yeah, so this is, I think, about the best outcome that you can get from this particular choice. Talk to Adelaide. Right. Hello.
Look at that. The snake's come back.
I'm not a snake. Snakes can't hold hammers. I talked Reed into leaving her back to Edgewater.
I never thought I'd see the day that Reed Thompson abandoned his post. Suppose we all have a breaking point. Suppose it's time our flock made our way back to Edgewater. We must tend to what remains of the town and carry on with our lives as best we may. You're vexing to me, you know? Injuring us with one hand, helping us with the other. Here, I'm giving you something to leave us be. It's a ransom, you understand, not a reward.
Oh, she gave me a watch. How exciting. Edgewater's better off with you running the place. I made a mess of things because I'm trying to set it right. Take care. No, I think Edgewater's probably a little bit better off with you.
You're telling me you did all this just to put me in charge of Edgewater? Stranger, you are some kind of twisted. I might turn that old cannery into a garden. Got ourselves a whole cemetery bursting with bodies. I need some time to gather my personals. Long walk back to Edgewater. Got a considerable burden to carry.
Oh, don't be such a freaking drama queen. Right, okay, what's that? That's my ship. That's the Unreliable. We're done. We're done here. We can get in our ship and fly away. How exciting for us. And hopefully Max will be there, because he agreed to come with us, didn't he? And also I've got level up things. Ooh, skills. Right. I want to get me one-handed melee up, because I'm not using two-handed melee at all. So we'll get that up to at least 50. I'm still not dodging or blocking, you know. Like, I'm putting points into them because they seem really good, but then I'm just, like, never using them. Dialogue might be useful. Stealth might be useful a little bit. I mean, I know I've got my hacky armor and stuff to boost my hack, but if I come across a particularly hard hack that I would really like to be able to hack, I'm going to need a higher hack to be able to hack it even with my hacky armor and my hacky tea. Aren't I? And then there's always leadership, which is always useful. Okay, I'm going to put a little bit into stealth skills. I'm going to put a little bit into leadership. And I'll just put one more into each of them. There we go. There's no point doing ranged. There's no point really doing tech. I wouldn't have thought. I'm not really a techie character, am I? We'll apply all of that. Accept. Right. Okie dokie. So, should we take a quick break there? Since, you know, we've reached a convenient stopping moment. We'll take a quick break. And I shall be back with you momentarily. Right, I have returned. Okay. So, sorry, I'm laughing at myself. Right, there's a cat. Hello, are you coming in? Yeah? Oh shit, I'm knocking things over. Are you coming up here? Are you coming up here? We could put cat cam on. Yeah, we could. Coming up here? You just want to sit down there and squeak? Come up here. Come on. Come up here. Come up here. She's looking at me like, no. Come on. Come up here. Come on. Star. Come up here. Come on. Come on. Come up here. Come up here. Jump. 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 Do you want me to pick you up? I could do that too. You coming this way? What's the matter? Look, come up here. Oh, oh, oh. Ah, girl, up you come. Yeah? You're going to let us have a bit of cat cam? Yeah? Hello? Look how cute you are. Are you so cute? I mean, it would be better if you could show them your face. Show them your face. Right now they can only see my face, and my face is not nearly as beautiful. Got my what's it caught around your tail. Show them your face. Oh, 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 look, there's 6 of them watching. Whoopsie daisies. That's 6 people whose lives can be enriched by seeing your face. You're doing a public service. You are. Whoop. Say hello. Hello, everybody. Hi. Oops. Okay. She's not a fan of being held, Star. Scorpio doesn't like being held. Star's like, nah. Like your freedom, don't you, darling? Yeah. Likes that freedom. What do you think, sweetie? Eh? What do you think? What does my sweet girl think? Eh? kisses. I might be able to play the game around her if we put little cat cap on. Are you going to let me play the game around you? You're going to let me get to the unreliable? Ow. I saw a video on Instagram today of somebody whose cat sits on their knee, ow, while they're working. And he just sat there. He didn't constantly try to chew her fingers. Like what you do with me, Star. Oh my goodness, okay. Ow, okay, alright, okay, yes, that's my thumb. Thank you very much. Okay. Why do you have to chew? Why? Why can't you just sit? Look. Just sit. Just look. Tuck your little tootsies under. Tuck your little tootsies under and sit. See? That's alright, isn't it? And then chew my thumb. Yeah, excellent. Marvellous. Brilliant. You've got very sharp teeth, you know. Don't you? You've got very sharp teeth. Ah, that's a thing. Hi. Well, sorry, I was distracted by a cat and I walked into a whatever this is. You're very tough, my friend. Like, I've got a really big hammer and you're almost as tanky as what I am. There we go. And you had a lot of stuff on you. Were you some kind of, like, boss? Monster creature or something? Something else is attacking me. There we go. Boss monster creature, yes. That is a technical term. You okay, sweetie? Yeah, I know. Yeah, we killed a big thing that had lots of loot on him. I'm assuming he was like... I don't know. Star, what are you doing? Star? What are you doing? That's a beautiful view of your house. What are you doing? No. What are you doing? Oh, Star. I can't see my screen. Star. You've got your arse right next to the microphone. If you farted now, they would all hear it. You know that. They would. What are you doing? Are you going? Are you leaving? Are you fleeing? Good girl. Right. So, yeah, we killed him. We killed the thing. That was a thing that we did. I don't know if it was an important thing, but he had a lot of loot on him, so, you know, that's good. Let's get back to the unreliable. Oh, there's primals over there. Do you think Tanky Titwillow is tanky enough to take on Primal? I was about to say, do you think Tanky Titwillow is Titwillow enough? You think she's tanky enough to take on primals? Do you know what? I'm a bit scared of primals. I feel like we'll just leave the primals be. For now. Just leave them alone. Ooh, hi. Yes. Also, you know, this is their planet. You know, they're not doing anything wrong. They're just roaming around being primals. Like, you know, it would feel a bit wrong to kill them. So there we go, there's the old unreliable. Everybody's favourite ship. Oh, here's a question. The unreliable, I just broke my legs. The unreliable or the Normandy? There's a question. It's the Normandy, isn't it? It's just, yeah. The unreliable's great though. It's alright, my legs are growing back. Don't worry. Titwillow's legs grow back. Right, let's head in here and see if Max is waiting for us. Oh, God.
Ship? Oh, my star, she is just so handsome. Does she have a name yet? What's her drive mom? Oh, gosh. Listen to me babbling. When I was in Edgewater, I dreamed of flying on a real ship, working on a real engine, belonging to a proper crew. I'm the only decent mechanic Edgewater's got, but every time I think of going back, I get this sinking feeling.
You've been away for 30 seconds, Pavati, but alright. I can understand not wanting to go back. You didn't seem happy in Edgewater. You've never been on a ship before. Those people in Edgewater need you. No, they don't need her. Yeah, I can understand not wanting to go back.
Well, it's kind of you to say that. And you're right. I wasn't happy. I want to ask you something, and you can say no. But can I come with you? I could tend to your engine. I know my G-valves for my catalyzers, and I can keep your ship singing. And if you ever need a pair of eyes watching your back, I can do that too. What do you think?
Okay, I cannot be the only person who thought that sounded like a euphemism. Come on, I can keep your ship singing. However. Right, yes, Pavati, you were always coming with me. That was always the plan. There was absolutely no chance in this world that I was ever going to leave you here. Yes, sure, pick a cabin, it's yours.
Yes! I mean, thanks. You won't regret this, ma'am. Captain. I can call you Captain now. Ha! I got a captain.
Okay, I love Pavati so much. Yeah, you are coming with me, Pavati, whether you like it or not, lass. And there's Max.
Well, I certainly am looking forward to flying on a ship named the Unreliable. I'll just head upstairs and claim a room.
Okay, you go and do that, my sweet. Ada's there. Is the power regulator automatically installed, or do I have to install it? I feel like I have to install it. Yes, I have to install it. One power regulator installed. And just hop down here. There we go. Ooh, I've got weapon parts and shit. Well, isn't that exciting? And we head through here, have a little chat with Ada, and we should be able to get going.
I have detected that Edgewater's power supply is now optimal. I applaud your willingness to invest your time in the local community.
Oh, thanks, Ada. Your opinion's important to me.
What
Hello.
can I do for you, Captain?
Okay, I've installed the power regulator.
All systems are operating within acceptable parameters. I am prepared to bring the Unreliable into low-altitude orbit. This should prove an adequate test of our flight capabilities.
Okay, sure. Let's get out of here. Oh. There she goes. Oh, look at her little fins. He's so cute. Against all odds, the Unreliable takes flight.
We have received a communication request from Dr. Phineas Wells.
Okay, good. I've been waiting to hear from him.
Aha, there you are. Hale and hearty and captain of your own ship. I see you're putting the Unreliable to good use. Shame about her former captain. Horrible way to die. How are you feeling, by the way? I lost track of you in that cave back there. Experiencing any unnatural drippage? Perfectly normal side effect of thawing, I assure you.
Okay, get to the point, Phineas. I've been feeling a little lightheaded, also I can slow down time. Yeah, there is the slow down time thing.
Oh, that, yes, that's probably permanent. I wouldn't worry about it, though. I'm sure you're fine. What you saw in Emerald Vale is happening all across the colony. Food shortages, lack of supplies, and basic necessities. We're dying. The chairman, the minister, and all their lackeys on the board are to blame. The Hope has some of the brightest minds Earth ever sent us. If we can revive the Hope's colonists, they can help us undo the board's mistakes. They can help us set things right. You need to get to Stellar Bay on Monarch. I have contacts there. They'll help me, help us, find the chemicals to revive your fellow colonists. Gladys Kelly, lovely woman, runs a cozy little black marketing outfit on the Groundbreaker. She can get you a nav key to land on Stellar Bay.
Okay. Why do I need a nav key? Slow down, you're asking me to get involved with the black market. I don't think Titwillow would have a problem with that. Or I could put a couple of light years between me and Halcyon and go where, Titwillow? Can't I land somewhere outside of Stellar Bay? Yeah, why do I need a nav key?
Strictly speaking, Monarch is a moon, terraformed badly, and almost completely lawless. You'll love it.
I think I will.
Captains don't fly their own ships, you see. Your navigation terminal handles the, navigation. Think of a nav key as a set of flight instructions. The board's been confiscating nav keys for Stellar Bay, so we must rely on unconventional means of acquisition. Hence, Miss Gladys called Kelly.
Okay. Can't I land somewhere outside Stellar Bay?
In theory, I suppose you could land your ship in Cascadia, and in theory, I suppose you might survive the experience. Cascadia is utterly seething with dangerous, highly aggressive creatures, more than capable of tearing you limb from limb. You'd have to be a lunatic to land in Cascadia, and I'm reasonably certain I tested your brain for incipient signs of insanity. Trust me, Dr. Gladys called Kelly.
Oh, he doesn't know Titwillow very well, does he? Okay, so how do I know I can trust Gladys?
Gladys and I have been doing business for years. Her smuggling credentials are unimpeachable. If anyone can get you a key to Monarch, it's her.
What's stopping me from leaving Halcyon altogether?
Without a skip drive, good luck. You'll be dead before you make it to the nearest star. Look, I admire your optimism, but the sad truth is you're stuck here. You, me, and the rest of this colony. We're all skating precariously around the edge of oblivion together. None of us are leaving Halcyon alive, so we may as well make it a better place, and we can start by reviving the hope.
Okay, I shall go and talk to Gladys.
Excellent. I'll send her a wireless. Let her know you're coming. By the way, I gave Captain Hawthorne a disguise apparatus of my own design, cutting-edge technology, years ahead of its time. I call it the holographic shroud. I'm sure it will prove remarkably useful to you. You'll find it in the captain's quarters.
Okay, sure. I'll put it to good use. I like the holographic shroud.
I'll contact you once you've found a way to get to Stellar Bay. If you have any questions, come see me in my lab. And remember, don't trust the board. They'll try to win you over with promises of wealth and power, but it's a lie. The board's only interested in filling their own pockets. If we don't put a stop to them, they're going to run this colony to the ground.
Transmission ended. If you are ready to depart, please select a destination on your navigation terminal.
Okay, thanks, Ada. Oh, look, we're in space. And look, that's the planet we were on with its rings. Oh, man. Oh, it's just so cool. Oh, look how pretty it is. Oh, it's just too much, man. It's too much. Right, we're going to have a wander around our ship now that it's all fully operational and whatnot. We can go and get into our quarters. There we go. Look at my sexy quarters. There we go. Adelaide's deserters dreamed of an independent life without board oversight. You taught them an important lesson. Never dream.
Is it time for your regular daily period of unconsciousness?
I don't know, Ada, is it? I don't think I need to sleep. But I could, you know, just for funsies. That's my storage. What's it? My windows are a bit dirty. I don't appreciate dirty windows. That's the holographic shroud. Holographic shroud projects a disguise on you and your companions that gives you access to restricted areas, provided you have the correct ID cartridge for that area. Restricted areas are off limits to unauthorized personnel and otherwise result in being attacked on sight. Okay. Stop destroying my carpet. Don't look at me like that. Yeah. So yeah, you get little like souvenirs from your adventures. I love games that do that, where you have like a little area and every time you go in there's like new stuff that's been added that you've collected. Is my terminal. Messages for Alex Hawthorne. Hawthorne's unread messages. Oh my god, there's so many messages. Okay. From Udom Bedford. Subject, thank you. Oh, I forgot to mention in my previous message, silly me, I'm mailing you a copy of my favourite serial, The Space Adventures of Singularity Steel. It's about a dashing space pirate with a heart of steel. It's not exactly a board-approved, so don't you go showing it around to your spacer buddies. I hope it will amuse you while you're out adventuring. Any similarities to a certain someone are entirely intentional. Udom. Okay. And then we've got archived messages. Oh, fucking hell. Dearest Alex, I can't tell you how pleased I am to finally hear from you. Your message was hilarious. I'm delighted by your sense of humour and the tale of your hijinks. I hope your terminal will cooperate for the foreseeable future. By the by, I was scraping Groundbreaker's comms network for tasty little tidbits, and I noticed you declined to dock at Edgewater's landing pad and instead touched down in the wilderness. You rugged individualist, you. I only pray that idiot Thompson wasn't giving you any trouble. Anyway, I hope your meeting there on Terra 2 proves fruitful, and I look forward to corresponding with you. Corresponding with greater regularity, your best friend Udom. Oh dear. Okay, Alex, I don't know where you were raised, but I'd hazard a guess it may have been a barn, because anyone with fucking hell. Anyone with even a modicum of decent rearing would know it's unforgivably rude to ignore the ardent, sincere messages of one's friends. Best Udom, PS, please respond. Dear Alex, hello. Hope this. Jesus, why can I not talk? Hope this finds you well. It was a pleasure to see you in my office again last week. Once again, I'm terribly sorry about the impounding mix-up. How could it have happened a second time? Terminals these days, I swear, dreadfully unreliable, just like your ship. I hope you've given some thought to the thing we discussed, you know, about the Wells fellow. I'm so sorry to press, but I have the strangest tickling feeling that you really do know him. And if you could just tell me where he is, well, it would be marvellous for our friendship, wouldn't it? Look forward to seeing you again. Your dear friend, Udom. Dear Alex, hello, Udom here, Udom Bedford. We met when I accidentally impounded your ship, my silly fat fingers embarrassing me once again. I hope that wasn't too terribly inconvenient for you. It was such a pleasure for me, and I tremendously appreciate your forbearance in not throttling me. You really are quite the gentleman. If you're over in Groundbreaker's airspace, well, space base, please don't hesitate to look me up. The Lost Hope serves Spectrum vodka. Perhaps we could try every colour. You know, really tie one on. Let me know your new friend Udom. Oh, it's all a bit sweet. So I think we read those like backwards, didn't we? And then we've got his sent messages to Udom Bedford. Look, there's no call for shouting. My terminal was busted. Had a few too many and might have knocked it off the desk. You know how it is. Sometimes you just got to cut loose. I'm not telling you where Wells is, so lay off. Buy me a drink at the Lost Hope next time I'm in, and I might forgive you. Okay, so, and then we've got logs. Shrink ray. Note to self, remember this later. Note to self, remember this later. No better, Ada, remind me weekly to check this log until I tell you to stop. Yes, I mean continually. No, Ada, not if I'm dead. Why would you even ask me that? Back to my point. I saw in actuality with my own two eyes a sublimely powerful weapon in Wells's lab just sitting there for the taking. If the grey hair were to look away or forget about it, maybe, or if I had asked a smidgen more nicely. He called it a shrink ray, but wouldn't let me test that claim after I lost my temper. Oh yes, I remember this. There's like science weapons, isn't there, that you can collect, and each one does different things. Like the shrink ray shrinks people. Said he was inspired to create the thing by the achievements of other scientists who dared to push the boundaries of human knowledge and decency laws. I had heard rumours of fantastical weapons like this one, weapons that push the boundaries of the mind and science's cutting edge, but I figured they were just stories. To be honest, laying eyes on Wells's shrink ray firsthand is enough to make a fellow wonder if there's more to the rumours. Yes. Last time I got sloshed, was imbibing at the Lost Hope on the Groundbreaker. I shamelessly but subtly eavesdropped on two Mardets yammering on about a mad scientist some years back who claimed he'd made a huge discovery that would change the fate of the colony. Like none of us have ever heard that one before. But here is the good part. The Mardet said the mad scientist kept yelling about the hammer's power or something similar. A strange weapon with a special power created by a crazy lab coat. Sure fits the bill. It could be another of the weapons that inspired Wells. Oh my god, there's a giant scientific weapon hammer out there somewhere. I need it. I need a giant unique hammer in my life. Why won't Wells just give the shrink ray to me, blast him to the depths of the labyrinth on Tartarus and back? Let the records show I did apologise for shouting him down 5 times. But architect be damned, it's just sitting there, neglected and gathering dust. I should have commandeered it and thanked him without asking permission, or breaking expensive equipment when he said he wasn't. Blah 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 blah. Okay, so point is, Wells has got a shrink ray, and there's a giant fucking hammer out there somewhere. I need a hammer. I need the hammer. Yeah. Okay. So. Sorry, I'm reading the chat. I'm reading the chat while Titwillow does a little dance. Right. So, I'm going to have a little explore. Because now we've got like 6... Ah, there he is. Hello, Sam. There's no response from the mechanical unit. Serial number etched in its chassis. Includes the letters SAM. Leave the auto mechanical alone. Yeah, we need a something to repair him, don't we? A something, what's my doodly thing, me thing, and then he's a companion and he can come with us and he's completely useless, so there's absolutely no point. But anyway, this is Pavati's place, isn't it? Because that's Pavati's dad. Yeah, a stern older man with warm eyes. Oh, bless him. And she's got a spade and some light ammo and some pet pills. And full of modified tools with unique mechanical usages. Digging around in here would be an easy way to lose a finger or a sawtooth blade. To a sawtooth blade, even. Yeah. And this is not a petunia. Petunia the plant. Oh, that's cute. Okay, so this is Pavati's little hideout. Ah, that's the poster that we stole. We've put it in here. But I think this is going to be Felix's place, I think. I don't think they decorate them until they actually get here. Where's Max's then? That's Pavati's. Oh, this would be Max's. Yeah, with his religious symbol on the flag denotes the order of scientific inquiry. Textbooks. And whatnot. What does that say? Index of banned literature. Oh, he's got a cool bookcase. Oh, Max. Hello. That's very awesome. Hello. Can we talk?
I could spend hours reflecting on the secret workings of the universe. Little else in this colony offers such a relaxing pastime. So, tell me what's on your mind. I excel at confessional listening.
Okay. I'd like to know something about those I'm flying with. What's your story? Tell me again about the books we picked up. The book we picked up that's in French. Remind me what are your thoughts on the philosophists. Any idea where can we find someone who speaks French? I want you off this ship. Yeah, where are we going to find someone who speaks French?
I've been thinking on that. There's a former infamous philosopher scholar who fled Terra 2 some years ago. He's an expert on Baconu. He's also who told me of the journal's presence in Emerald Vale. If anyone in this colony could translate that book, it would be him.
Okay. Seriously, only one guy in this whole colony can translate French?
The only one I'm aware of. I suppose we could always just ask random passers-by if they are fluent in it.
I mean, we could like... We could, you know, like, put, like, a poster up and say, you know, person who speaks French wanted, you know. Offer payment. Your sarcasm is duly noted and will be reflected on your review. I'm the captain here, only I get to be a smart arse. Point taken, that sounds like a great idea. Yeah, only I get to be a smart arse.
1,000 pardons, my good captain. I thought we were engaging in witty repartee. Now, as far as tracking down this scholar, we should start on the Groundbreaker. It's where I'd go if I wanted to get off Terra 2. Great place to pick up a ride to Hephaestus, Scylla, even Monarch. All I need is access to a data cartridge from the security terminal. Their easily hackable system keeps a registry of all crew manifests for both arrivals and departures.
Okay, how will a crew manifest help extracting a scholar friend? How is it that a simple vicar happens to be such a highly skilled hacker? Vicar Max!
Before I transferred to Edgewater, I had a wealth of time to develop certain, secular skills during my years serving a particular penitentiary flock. I meditated, led sermons, provided guidance to the inmates as needed, of course. I also played prison yard tossball and taught myself a bit about computronic security systems.
As you do. Yeah, sure. How's a crew manifest going to help?
I'll comb the last 6 months of departure manifest to track the Philosophist's off-world destination.
Okay, sure. Let's do that.
Captain.
Excellent. We need to find someone who can speak French. Brilliant, wonderful, amazing. Right, so we go and have a little chat with Pavati. And then... oh, we've got a toilet. Good. Oh, it's got a hand dryer and everything. Oh, that's so cute. And a shower. Oh, man. Is there just one bathroom for all of us? Because I feel like... I mean, at the minute, there's only 3 of us. But, there will be more. Ooh.
Engine power output is nominal.
It looks a bit scary. I feel like there should be a guardrail around it or something. Like, that feels like I could just throw my hand in there and it would get singed off. Right. Where's Pavati? She's usually hanging around here somewhere, isn't she? We'll go have a little chat with her. And then we shall go to the groundbreaker. I like the groundbreaker. The groundbreaker's so awesome. Hello!
Yeah, so this is my hidey spot now. I was looking for a place that was quiet. I figured the kitchen would be louder than the hold, so here I am. Cozy like, ain't it?
Okay. Did you learn your trade from your father? It sounded like it when you talked to Reed. What do you think of the ship? I think it's time you... no, what do you think of the ship?
It's in pretty good shape considering how hard Mr. Hawthorne ran it. It's a Yakita LHA 120, A2 model, I'm pretty sure. The Block 2 design scooshed in extra cargo space, but didn't change the stock engines. Probably a touch underpowered, huh?
Accurate in all particulars. I conclude you are Edgewater's board-certified mechanic.
That's the ship's computer. It's not intelligent, but it does a good imitation. Apparently Ada's the one who actually flies the ship. Ada, how about you not invite yourself into conversations? No, Ada's the one who flies the ship.
Fly-by-wire's pretty normal. Or leastways, that's what I read in the trades. I've never been on a real ship before. Hello! I am not a board-certified mechanic, but my dad was. He taught me all he knew. Do you understand?
Speech recognition is one of the many skills I have been programmed to simulate.
You're not simulating it, you're doing it! I asked a question and you answered it.
I am gratified you consider this facsimile convincing.
Okay, what do you think, Pavati? Is this safe to fly now that we've got the regulator? Ada, Pavati will be fixing you from now on. I expect full cooperation. Right, do you think this is safe to fly?
I don't see any holes in the hull. I'll take a good squint at her, make sure everything's tip-top. But I think we're cooking with plasma torches. You can do that, you know. My dad taught me how to make grilled cheese sandwiches with a plasma torch.
Where did you get the cheese from? For cheese, you need milk. What were you milking in order to make cheese? I'm curious. Yes, did you learn the trade from your father?
Mostly, yeah. I lived in the maintenance office near all of my life. Mr. Thompson never let me forget how funny that was.
Okay. Why is that funny? I don't see why that's funny.
He meant funny as in odd.
Oh.
It's not normal for anyone to do as their parents. You take a vocational test. That decides your schooling and your career. When I tested out for maintenance, everyone figured it was on account of my dad. They were real unhappy with us.
Okay. That's a bit weird, but alright. But you actually are good at this and you enjoy it. Why would people be unhappy about you getting a maintenance job when an aptitude test determines your whole life? Yeah, why were people unhappy?
Because they were hoping their own kid would get the job and get sent back to Edgewater. When folk go away for schooling, they don't get back to where they begun. Not usually. You go straight to your first job, wherever the company's got an opening.
Ah, so you don't have any say in it at all.
I reckon you could say, no thanks, I don't want a job. But then you don't got a job.
Okay, but you actually are good at this, Pavati.
I'm good at making things work the way they ought. Not so much at doing such to somebody else's schedule. There's times I'm working deep in the guts of a loader, getting it all running perfect. Then I look up to see it's tomorrow, and I've blown another deadline. Anyhow, I was happy to get back home. I didn't care much for schooling.
After school, you moved back to Edgewater. You didn't like your classes. Yeah, you didn't like your classes.
There were a whole lot of reading, and not nearly enough doing. Like, before they'd issue you a wrench, they wanted an essay on the design of different wrenches. Then there'd be quizzes on company regulations for storage and maintenance of wrenches.
Okay, what did you do in your time off?
As soon as I got permission, I spent all my time in the machine shop. They had all manner of parts, but they didn't want me using them, so I had to sneak them sometimes. I even slept in there. Had a hammock tied up in the rafters. Before I left, I installed a little skylight for myself, so I could see the stars.
Yeah, did you build anything fun?
When an engine came in, I'd strip it down and rebuild it. I mostly built for myself. Custom tools, little mechanical critters to talk to. When my roommates tried to talk, I'd get so nervous I'd be drenched in sweat. It was easier for everybody when I stayed off on my own. I doubt any of them remember me now.
Oh, bless her. That's like me when I was at school. Right, okay, so then you moved straight back to Edgewater.
Yep, nothing much had changed. Everything was a little grayer, a little dirtier. Dad met me at the shuttle and gave me a big old hug. I noticed straight away that he was moving slower and stiffer. He made a little grunt when I squeezed.
Okay. Yes, how much time did you get with him?
About a year. I tried to do more of the work so he could rest. His heart gave him pains. Dad never said that he loved me, you know? I knew on account of him showing it. How he'd stay up late to help with my projects or listen to my fretting. Oh gosh. Look at the time. Sorry to bend your ear so long. And I got so much to do before this ship's in decent shape.
Okay, marvellous. No, she doesn't get nervous when she's talking to me. Nobody could possibly be nervous around Tanky Titwillow, unless they're an enemy of hers, of course, in which case she'll probably just, like, smash their skull in with a giant hammer. That would probably make most people nervous. But Tanky Titwillow adores Pavati and would never hurt her. Right, okay. So, should we go to the Groundbreaker? Yes, that's the ship thing, isn't it? I think we should do that because it's a very cool place to go. And we've kind of got nothing else to do. So, could go to Phineas's lab. We could also go to Scylla. I don't think we need to go there yet. Eridanos is a DLC thing. That's Monarch. Do we ever get to go to Tartarus? I can't remember if we ever get to go to Tartarus. Yeah, we'll go to the Groundbreaker. We'll go to the Groundbreaker.
Destination.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Space's Choice Travel Advisory. Welcome to the system map. Yes, I know, I've done it. You're a bit late, love. You can see all the planets in the system, as well as some special points of interest that you may have discovered. You can fly your ship to any location that you've unlocked. Those some loaded bays require special codes and keys before they allow you to land there. Okay.
The Groundbreaker.
Hey, there's the Groundbreaker. Oh, isn't she so beautiful? Isn't she so beautiful? What I think is funny is that, like, we are quite obviously in orbit around her right now. And yet, if we go out of the airlock, we'll just end up on the Groundbreaker, which I'm a bit like, But you know, it's fine. Let's not question it.
Can we talk?
We can talk. Hello.
Hey, Captain. I heard that Groundbreaker's got a real good engineer. A lady named Junlei Tennyson.
Okay, sure. What about her?
I was thinking that maybe I ought to meet her. If you got time to swing us by, I mean. I don't got much experience fixing actual spaceships. I bet you a can of Borston beans she could teach me all manner of stuff.
Yeah, sure. We can do that.
Thanks, Captain. I'll be sure to make it worth your time. Did you want to talk about something else?
No, I think that's absolutely dandy. Right, we will head out here. We shall go to the Groundbreaker docking base. We shall have Pavati and Max with us. That all sounds good to me. Ooh. Hello, hello, hello. There's Jay Nelson. Hello, Jay Nelson.
Just checking your ship's manifest. Standard procedure. Welcome to Groundbreaker, by the by. Don't mind the heat. Got a few days before it reaches critical. I'm sure Miss Chief Tennyson will get it sorted before then.
Okay, you sound far too happy.
Like grease and unwashed bodies, just as I remembered.
Okay, marvellous. Shall we get going then? Yeah, I haven't put either of them in armour, have I? Can't put them in like proper armour. I don't know, I just like leaving them in their actual clothes.
That's not the point. This halfwit just knocked out one of my workers.
Yeah, with a tossball stick. I heard you the first time. There weren't any witnesses.
No witnesses? He's not even denying it.
Jackass had it coming. Shut it, Felix. You're not making this any better.
You get chewed with me again, you little backbait rat, I will toss you out an airlock.
This is the Groundbreaker, not Byzantium. You ain't the law here. I am. Now move along.
I don't have time for this.
Okay. Hi.
Going for a stroll around the docking base?
Yeah, sure. I noticed you were in the middle of an argument.
Sure was. Got a knack for upsetting the board and the Mardettes all at once. Between you and me, I was hoping they'd come to fisticuffs.
Okay, I like Felix. Bless him. Right, I heard you knocked someone out with a tossball stick. It's almost like you wanted to get arrested, that god friend. Toss you out of an airlock. I'd like to hear your side. What happened? I heard you knocked someone out with a tossball stick, and I feel like that's the sort of thing that Titwiller would be quite impressed by.
The guy insulted my Rizzo's Rangers, alright? You can't just insult my Rangers and expect to get away with it. So, of course, I decked him with a tossball stick. I mean, what am I? Some kind of fair-weather fan?
Okay. Oh dear. Might be a bit too fanatical about your sports team here, love. Okay. So, slow down. What exactly did you do? Rizzo's Rangers? Question mark. That's a bit of an overreaction. Yeah. What are Rizzo's Rangers?
Only the finest group of tossball players ever to take the field. He's a Spacer's chosen man, though. So when the Chosen beat my Rangers the other night, my foreman comes swaggering up with his head full of boasting.
Okay. So you defended the honor of your team.
Exactly. I was only doing what any self-respecting Rangers fan would have done. Look, this was a long time coming. Guy thinks he can push me around because he's some sky-high foreman, and I'm just a back bay's dock worker. Well, former dock worker. Guess I just tendered my resignation.
Ooh, okay. Got any plans, Felix?
Enjoy my freedom. Scrounged together enough bits for a 0G. Other than that, can't say as I do. Hey, not for nothing, but I saw you wander out of that ship over there by the dock. Wouldn't happen to be yours, would it?
Yeah, that's me, Captain of the Unreliable.
Captain of the Unreliable. You're like something out of a serial drama. Hey, I don't want to talk your ears off, guessing you got places to be. I appreciate your time.
Okay. Oh dear. I never call your name. I'm Titwiller. I have not actually yet had her introduce herself as Titwiller. She's always introduced herself as Alex Hawthorne. But no, Felix, I trust you. I trust you with my real first name. I am Titwiller.
Felix Millstone. Pleased to make your acquaintance.
Okay, see you around, Felix.
See you around, boss.
Okay, I'm sure we'll encounter Felix at some point. Hello. Right, okay. So... Oh, I love the Groundbreaker. How cool it is. Oh my god, my ship's bathed in a beautiful glow from the stars. That's very exciting. Right.
Customs and inspection, right this way.
Okay, hello.
Identification, please.
Present Hawthorne's ID.
Captain Hawthorne, you said. Let me apologize in advance. I'm about to ruin your day. According to your ship's record, you've been flagged by the board. Your ship will be impounded until such a time as they see fit to lift it.
But we've hardly been out of Edgewater long enough to get in trouble.
Well, isn't this wonderful? The captain's done something to get on the board's bad side.
Now, hold on. This isn't the end of the world. Probably.
Okay. So, I take it back. I'm not Hawthorne and that isn't my ship. No, how do I get this resolved?
You'll want to take it up with Udom Bedford, our board representative here on Groundbreaker. His office is located along the starboard wall of the promenade. Shines like a Byzantium commode. Can't miss it.
Okay, any idea why my ship was impounded?
Access to that information is above my pay grade, and I've turned down 3 promotions, so it stays that way. I shouldn't be mentioning it, but what the hell? This here, impounding your ship, doesn't happen much. The board knows we don't take kindly to their interfering in our operations. If I had to take a guess as to why, you must have riled up someone important.
Yeah, it's Udom we have to go and talk to, who is the guy who keeps messaging Alex saying that he's his best friend. And I can't remember for certain, but do we think that he's having the ship impounded just so that Alex has to stay here? Because he thinks they're besties. Okay, I'm gonna wring this Bedford guy's neck.
You take the starch out of him, well, you won't hear any complaints from me. Oh, and if you're headed that way, would you mind doing me a favor?
If you learn to spell favor properly, yeah, sure.
Wanda Dorset over in sickbay, tell her the shipment's not in yet. It's not coming in anytime soon, and if she'd be so obliged to get off my ass about it.
Okay, sure. What's her shipment?
A handful of sand cleaning units retrofitted for surgery. I don't know much else. I stopped listening when she started yelling.
Okay, got it. Marvelous.
Much appreciated.
We're picking up quests and all
Or
sorts.
anything else I can help you with?
I'm looking for someone named Gladys. Can I find a job? Tell me about Udom Bedford. Seems like there's some tension between the board and the groundbreaker. No, I'm looking for Gladys.
Offense. You'll find her in the rest and go. On your left when you enter the promenade. Make sure you bring an empty belly.
He is spelling it properly, says common misconception. Common misconception, get off my live stream. Read the live stream rules. You know this is a you-friendly channel. Okay. Seems like there's some tension between the board and the groundbreaker.
You noticed, huh?
I'm sharp like that. Your people won't stop yapping about it. It's hard to miss. Yeah, I'm sharp like that.
What can I say? We're passionate folks, and the board can't abide that independent spirit, especially not when it might impact their bottom line. All their interstellar freighters come through us, and we skim a few bits off the top and manifest processing fees with every one. Folks around here will bluster that the board hates our freedom, but really, they know we can stop their out-system shipments anytime we like, and that terrifies them.
Okay, Talia's back. Hello, Talia. Here your station's in a state of disrepair. You can make the board fix it. Why can't Breaker and the board just work together? Glad it terrifies them. The bastards keep pushing them. Yeah, I'm going to say that because that's the sort of thing Titwiller would say.
It's a delicate balance, right? We could cancel their freighters' docking privileges in retaliation, but where'd that lead us? They got assault cruisers, gunships, and a handful of mining operations at their fingertips. We push them too hard, maybe they decide we'd be better in 10 trillion little pieces. Or they cobble together a new groundbreaker and put us out of business.
The board wouldn't do that. Would they?
The board is necessary to provide order to the colony. They believe it's their prerogative to overrun you. But whether you allow that is up to you.
It's a tough line to walk, no doubt about that. But we may do all right. So far, anyway.
Okay, that'll do us for now, I think. Right. So. Sorry, I'm looking at the things in the bottom left. What are the things in the bottom left? It says I've got Z, X, C, and V to do things, but I don't know what the things are that they do.
Yep, be right over.
Ah, I'm commanding my companions. That's what I'm doing. Ah, useful. Oh, Jesus. A quest objective requires you to enter a restricted area. If you're caught inside, you'll be shot on sight. Using a disguise will prevent immediate hostilities.
This is it.
Okay.
Security. I can check the departures register to find out which crew the Scholar shipped in and out with.
Oh, that's Max stuff. I hate to break it to you, Max, but I don't really care about doing your stuff right at this moment. I mean, we'll get to it eventually, sure. But, like, right now, I'm just more excited about being on a giant spaceship.
This weird signal the other day, it was coming from Monarch.
Here we go again. No one lives on Monarch. It's a wasteland. You were hearing things.
No, seriously. There was a lot of static at first, but then this voice said his name was
Graham?
Graham, right. Broadcasting on a dead world full of monsters. Now I've heard everything.
You know, it takes more muscles to frown than to smile.
Who told you that, Graham?
Oh dear. Right, okay. So, I'm not stealing. Oh! People are so possessive over their possessions, aren't they?
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt your regularly scheduled advertisement for the following story. The board would like to remind spacers and other travelers that passage to Monarch is restricted for your protection. Canyons of acid and sulfur rain are the least of the horrors plaguing the surface of Monarch. Anarchists live as one with the animals, lawless, savage, and
yes, like Second Sense, where she can tell what's stealing and what's not stealing. Right. Okay. So, shall we? I'm quite excited for this. Quite excited. You're gonna see why I'm excited. I'm so excited I'm gonna drop a quick save. I don't know why I'm quick saving, but this is gonna be exciting. Are you ready? 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 Okay.
Try not to be distracted by the glare of the adverts. Lots of unsavory types about.
Oh, Max, I am distracted by the glare of the adverts. Look at it! Look how beautiful it is! It's one of my favourite bits in a video game ever. Honestly. One of those, you know, you have those things that are just like one of your favourite bits ever. Oh, man. This is up there with that bit in Dragon Age Veilguard where you step out and Gillenane is a giant face in the sky. Oh, man. I literally, when I played that bit of the game, I just like stood there for about 3 minutes just staring at it. I was just like, oh my god, that's so cool. Right, so...
I know space hands who don't even think it's sport.
Right, okay, so... What are we doing? Where are we going? Why are we here? That's Udom. Well, who gives a fuck about Udom? There's pretty things to look at. That's Spacer's Choice. So this is like all of the, I've noticed that all of the Spacer's Choice signs have exactly the same letters missing from them. That's weird. Yeah, this is all of the, this is just, oh my god, just look at it, it's so cool! Right. So, and it's the Moonhead guy! Oh my god, we're going to talk to the Moonhead guy. Hello, Martin! Hi!
Sorry about the heat. Chief Tennyson will get the radiators fixed soon. Of course, this heat sure makes a 0G brew extra refreshing. It's an ale that's good for what ails you. Oh, and it's not the best choice. It's Spacer's Choice. Taste the freedom. A lot of slogans to keep track of. Sometimes I forget.
Okay! You work for Spacer's Choice. Ever been to Edgewater? Let's see what you've got. Trade. I've got to ask about the hat!
I'm bound to satisfy headgear-related inquiries. Please send any complaints to our Consumer Care Headwear Division.
Okay. Where can I get a hat like yours?
You would never ask if you knew what it's like in here. I mean, why, anyone can be a Spacer's Choice Consumer Relations Choice Specialist. Just keep your nose clean and aim for the moon.
Okay, you doing alright in there?
Oh, I'm having a stellar day. And not just because I'm legally obligated to say so. Almost as stellar as Spacer's Choice is affordable.
Uh-huh. Okay, can you see?
I can see all of the top quality merchandise in the Spacer's Choice catalog, which is available here at a reasonable price.
Okay, how do you brush your teeth?
Spacer's Choice regrets that we don't sell toothpaste at this time, but we're always working on delivering exciting new products to our customers. Spread wash, mouthwash, and Mantafloss are among the exciting line of dental goods currently in development.
Okay, do you miss eating solid food?
Don't miss out on these deals. You'll find none like them on all of Groundbreaker, or anywhere in the Halcyon colony.
Okay, do you have to sleep with that on?
Trouble sleeping? Try our lunar eclipse mix. That's 2 handfuls of pep pills washed down with a hearty swig of 2-hour energy brew. The blast will send you through the stratosphere and the crash will knock you out gold guaranteed.
Okay, does Spacer's Choice make you wear that?
Add an additional 10% to your purchase today and the proceeds will be donated to Spacer Cares, our premier corporate welfare program. At Spacer's Choice, we care about your health and emotional well-being. That's why we put Martin through 6 years of vendor school, only to make him wear this hat.
Okay, we've almost broken him. Like, we're almost there. Do you need me to help you out of there?
Even if my contract didn't forbid it, I think it's part of me now. Now, are you ready to make Spacer's Choice Lunar Green Moonmouth lozenges a part of you? Lunar Green, the future is spearmint.
Okay, I am addressing the man beneath the mask. Are you okay?
Damn it. Slogan for that one. Look, this hat, my job, it may not seem like much to a brave space captain, but they're all that I have. If there are self-made purgatories, then we all have to live in them. Mine can be no worse than someone else's. Now, if we're done with the chit-chat, I hope you don't mind if I make the most of this short life and try to be the best moon person I can be.
Okay, sorry if I pushed you too hard, Martin.
It's fine. I should be stronger than this. Thanks for taking an interest. Speaking of interest, can I interest you in some quality budget goods? At Spacer's Choice, we cut corners so you don't have to.
Oh man, this is gonna be me after I've worked in retail for 20 years. Right! Right, you work for Spacer's Choice. Ever been to Edgewater?
Heard of it. My orientation aether wave showed that famous Saltuna cannery, which I'm sure smells as good as it looks.
Okay, it's not so bad they're struggling, but they've got good hearts.
That's true.
Yeah. I hope they're gonna be okay.
That's the Spacer's Choice spirit. Take what you have, polish it up, and make the best of it. So, what can I get you? Some soap? Everyone loves soap. Everyone will love you for using it, too.
Oh dear. Okay! Yeah, sure, I'll trade with you, Martin.
Have a look.
Since I've put you through all of that. Right! Let's see if I can sell him some shit. I can sell him all of my ammunition. Sell. Yup. Sell. Yup. Sell. Yup. I think I want to break most of this stuff down to get some more thingy-ma-whatsits. Yes, thingy-ma-whatsits. You know what I mean. You know what I mean. The thingy-ma-whatsits, what you get for breaking stuff down. Those thingy-ma-whatsits. Not the other thingy-ma-whatsits, obviously. That would be ridiculous. The thingy-ma-whatsits that you get for breaking stuff down. Have anything worth buying? He's got a hammer. I don't think it's any better than the hammer I've already got. In fact, it's worse because my hammer glows red and incinerates people. We could get a moon mask. Makes me better at lying. That's lovely. It's only armor 3 though, but I feel like I kind of want to buy one. Just what happens if you buy it, put it on, and then speak to him? Does he comment on that? I mean, it's only 216. Oh my god, we could put Vicar Max in it! Actually, I don't think your companions can wear helmets, can they? I don't think they can. Okay, I want to buy a moon mask. Should I buy a moon mask? Should I buy a moon mask? This is a very serious question, guys. Should I buy a moon mask? Is that a good life choice, do you think? Then not only am I Tanky Titwillow, but I'm Tanky Titwillow in a moon mask. I mean, I probably won't wear it, but I feel like just having it would just make me feel special. Do you know what I mean? Fuck it, I'm buying a moon mask. I want to buy a moon mask, put the moon mask on, and then talk to Martin. Okay, so equip. Can you get one in real life? Oh, there must be like a cosplayer or something that's made ones in real life and like sells them on eBay or something like that, because I just want a moon mask. I could, oh my god, I could do the live stream in a moon mask. I mean, I couldn't because you wouldn't be able to hear what I was saying, but... Looking at her armor! It's definitely the best thing I've ever seen in my entire life. Right, okay, now what happens when I talk to Martin?
Looking for some Spacer's Jaw? It's recommended by 11 out of 10 Spacer's Choice medical professionals. Don't take my word for it. See for yourself. Make a choice. Spacer's Choice.
Hey, we're wearing the same hat!
Got you too? Yeah. Same hat. How right you are. Looks really good on you. What a snug fit on your giant head. Hope you're very happy with that.
You think he means it?
As a consumer-facing representative of Spacer's Choice, I'm obligated to project honest testimony, including what I just said. Wear it with pride, with hope. No one can take that away from you.
I think they can. I think they've taken it away from you, Martin, my friend. Right? Fuck it, I'm leaving it on. I'm leaving it on. I'm not gonna have to fight anybody anytime soon, am I, Max? Am I? Ooh, bloody hell, hello, random person who decided to walk into me for no reason. Just because I'm wearing a moon mask, that doesn't mean you can just walk into me. Oh, there's Ellie. Oh, do I want my first introduction to Ellie to be when I'm wearing a moon mask? I feel like I don't want to do that. Because I like Ellie, I want to make a good impression on Ellie. I feel like when you're wearing a moon mask, like, your vision should be impaired. Like, there should be, like, rather than having, you know, this nice full screen, you should just have, like, 2 little eye holes. That would be funny. Sure, look it up, please. Oh, man. Sit, Willow. You just... I kind of want to leave it on. I think it really suits her. Oh, God. Should we repair all of my equipped stuff? Yeah, sure. Oh, man. Fuck it, we're staying like that. Fuck it, actually. Oh, Titwillow, you know what? Nobody's gonna take the piss out of Titwillow, alright? She's a tough cookie.
Can be microwaved in 2.5 seconds. Fourth pocket.
Oh, lovely. Okay, I want to go and talk to... What's her name?
2 weeks. I'm ready for downtime.
Nasty encounter you had down there. Sorry, man. Fucking pirates, right? How you planning to spend your night off? Some lonely young Mardette with starships in their eyes?
Figured I'd get in some quality time with Vera's stock.
Let me know when you're heading out. We'll get drinks the night before.
Okay, cool. Yeah, we're gonna go and find the engineer lady, because there appears to be something of a critical situation unfolding on the Groundbreaker, and I feel like we should deal with that before we, like, you know, try and deal with other things like nicking a what's it for Max, etc, etc. Yes, it's a bit warm in here. You could tell by, like, the what, the
You think they'd let me peek at the power plant?
Okay, yes, the what's what I'm looking for? The visual effect thing. It's making it look warm. Is it warm?
Must be housed on a sub-level.
Hello!
Junlei Tennyson. I'm captain around here, but chief to my friends. Hope you don't mind the formal introduction. Groundbreaker doesn't see many visitors.
Okay, Titwillow! She's not even saying I'm Titwillow. She's just randomly going, Titwillow! Oh my god. You just imagine. Oh my god, can you imagine if somebody just walked up to you and just went, Titwell? Like, you wouldn't naturally assume that it was their name, would you? Oh god. Oh dear Christ. Oh god, she's got the moon mask on as well, hasn't she? I forgot about that. Someone in a moon mask with a giant hammer just walks in and just goes, Titwell! You'd be like, fucking hell, love, where have you escaped from? Oh dear. Oh. Right, okay. Yeah, okay. Titwell, nice place you've got here, Chief.
No, it isn't. It's a mess. But it's my mess, so I'll take the compliment. Just so we understand each other, I'm the final word on the ship. The Mardits, the crew, the engineers, their family. I hope there won't be any problems while you're visiting.
Okay. Do you know what I don't like, Junlei? And that makes me very conflicted, considering how she ends up tying into Pavati's personal quest, which I shall not spoil for anybody who has not played the game. But it makes me feel very conflicted because I don't like her. There is something about her. You know when there's something about someone? I mean, I know she's a fictional character, but like, you know how like in real life, sometimes there is something about someone and you just can't put your finger on it, but you're just like, no, I don't trust you, I don't like you, there is something about you, it's nothing specific, they don't actually do anything wrong, but it's just like, you just get a feeling. Well, sometimes that happens with fictional people too, and I just have that feeling about Junlei. I just don't like her. But anyway, yes. I'll try not to start any fights, but I might have to end some. That is definitely the sort of thing Titwell would say.
Ain't that always the way? So what brings you to Groundbreaker? I'm curious, even though 9 times out of 10 the answer's just passing through.
Once I get out of impound and bound for Monarch, none of your business. Just passing through. I mean, I don't know. Do we want to kind of reveal to her that our ship is impounded and then we're going to Monarch, which is like restricted? That feels like a bad thing to just tell a random stranger. You know, I know you like my giggling fits, Fred, but it always loses us viewers, you know? You know what, when I watch these live streams back, honestly, I do laugh a lot, don't I? And I have like an abnormally loud laugh as well. I don't know how you stand it. Like, I would find me very, very annoying. Oh dear. Right, okay. Yeah, let's say just passing through.
We see a lot of the same faces coming and going. Most of them board spies and corporate sprats. Makes it hard to trust outsiders. You seem different, so welcome aboard.
Okay, before you wanted to talk to Junlei, go ahead. It seems kind of warm in here. What's going on? What's it like being in command around here? You don't have a lot of faith in the board. Yeah, it seems kind of warm in here.
Groundbreaker's radiators need replacement parts. They're dumping superheated air into my ship.
Okay. Why haven't you fixed it?
Only the board has access to new parts, and I won't let them swindle me into a corner.
Okay. Surely the board doesn't want Groundbreaker to roast?
They want us to sweat, thinking that'll soften me up for a bad fate. If you'll excuse me, they can go fuck themselves. The board isn't helping and my resources are spread thin. If I don't get those radiators back online, Groundbreaker, everyone on board, will be cooked alive.
Okay. Science 15. You need a contractor to work this out. I'm available for a reasonable rate. Is there any way I can help? How do heat radiators work? No, let's use our science, which I think is being boosted by Pavati, probably.
Reasonable, huh? That's the best news I've heard all day. According to my grandmother's old schematics, the parts we need should be in the back bays.
Okay. But there's a catch, right?
The back bays are on a lower deck, long abandoned and a haven for miscreants now.
Have you tried sending anyone else down there?
I have. One of my engineers, plus a small security detail. They didn't come back. I can't afford to lose any Mardits on this job. No offense, but a freelancer like you is more dispensable.
Flash rude gesture with both hands. No, I'm just gonna say non-taken.
Nice and pragmatic. Thanks for understanding.
Okay. I'll get you those parts.
Good. Once you've obtained the parts, we can proceed to the next phase of repairs.
Okay, although Pavati kind of wanted to talk to you.
Speak your mind. Honestly, I could use the distraction.
Yeah, Pavati, go on.
What? I didn't think you just...
Parvati, is it? That's a lovely name. What can I do for you?
I was just thinking, I haven't got much experience working with actual, real spaceships, Miss Junlei. Chief Junlei.
Junlei is fine.
Yeah. Say nothing. Let's just let her deal with this.
Okay. Since you run a whole space station, I was wondering if... Well, maybe you could teach me some things. I could message you later, maybe?
I'd be happy to make the time, Parvati. You can ask me anything.
Okay. Yeah. No, I'm not getting involved.
Wow, great. I'll do that then. Messages. Later. Oh, your name's pretty too. I should have said... Sorry. I like it. Honest. Sorry.
Oh, Pavati. Right. Okay, let's just get going. Hey, bless her. Bless our little cotton socks. Right. So. Yeah. That's just the news. That's Udon Bedford. That's Gladys. You know what? I think we're a bit more interested in dealing with the pressing matter of the fact that the ship is going to, like, boil us all alive if we don't do something about it. So. It's just me, was Junlei checking her out? Yes, absolutely 100% she is. I don't like Junlei. You know when you're just like, why hasn't my thing, what's it did? That, I want that. Sometimes you just, I don't know, I don't like her. I don't like her. Anyway.
I know she's in there.
That's Ellie. Ooh, do I want to recruit Ellie now? I want to recruit Ellie later. Decisions. I said I was going to go and get the parts, didn't I? And then I walked right past where the parts were and got distracted. Honestly, sometimes it's very frustrating being me. Do you know that? It's it's a daily fight. So we'll head into this nice convenient lift and we're going to head down to wherever it is we're going and we're going to get the parts from whoever it is we're getting them off. And we're going to try and stop everybody from boiling alive, and then once we've done that we can yeah.
Hey, McRed, were you expecting any company?
A neighbor from above approaches our realm. Back away now, or you'll parley with the king.
Excuse me! You don't talk to Tanky Titwillow like that! I kind of quite like these guys, but I'm going to drop a quick save because I know this can go very wrong very quickly. Hi!
Look at this ripe piece of meat just sizzling on the grill. Huh. Yum, yum. Time to feed the flames.
It's nothing personal. Promise.
Is this what carbon monoxide poisoning looks like? I don't think this deck is too well ventilated.
Speaking for myself, Captain, I am not of a mind to be murdered by a psychopath who plays with fire.
You joined the wrong ship, love!
Welcome! We got plenty of space to spread out, but only room for one captain.
Okay. Ooh. Even my intimidate isn't high enough. Well, 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 well. I don't want to attack him. I don't want to do that. He's cool. Okay, I was just exploring the ship and stumbled on this level.
You stumbled into my court without an invitation, neighbor from above. If you don't have any business, then it's time to light up the grill.
Huh. If it's nothing personal, I'll just be going.
No one turns their back on me while I'm holding court. Get her, boys!
Oh, am I gonna have to... Oh, okay. Oh, you're actually quite tough. I mean, I'm quite tanky, but you're quite tough, and I'm... Yeah, there we go. I just heal myself a little bit. Right, where is he? Where is he? Whack you a little bit with my hammer. There we go. And then heal myself again. Heal myself again. Right. Okay. There's a guy. Fucking hell. This went wrong very quickly. Woo! Okay, Max was saying things, but then there's more people to kill. Oh, we had to kill McRed. I like McRed. Never mind. We just weren't intimidating enough. Ooh, hi! You're a big thing. Oh, I like hitting big things. That's more fun than hitting not big things. Honestly, sometimes the sentences that come out of my mouth. Right, was that it? We done? I think we're done. Okay, well, McRed had to die. That's sad. See, usually I'm playing a super persuady character who can persuade McRed, but you know, I'm not playing a super persuady character. I wasn't even intimidating enough. Poor Titwillow wasn't intimidating enough. How intimidating is Titwillow actually? There's a question. There's a question I bet has never been asked in all of history. I bet nobody has ever asked the question, how intimidating is Titwillow? I'm sure those words have never come out of anybody's mouth. Right, how intimidating am I? Oh, I'm only like 33 intimidating. Vicar Max makes me more intimidating. Fuck off. How does Max make me more intimidating? Moon Helmet makes me, Moonman Helmet even, makes me more lie. And Pavati makes me more persuasive. Right, I've got a level up. Do you know what? I might stick everything into one-handed melee. Because that's going to get me 60 one-handed melee weapon breach plus 30%. Which would be useful. Like the rest of the stuff, I'm just not using that much. I mean, I suppose it would be nice to be more intimidating. Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna knock everything. This might be a bad decision. I'm gonna knock everything into one-handed melee this time. We'll do that. That's fabulous. And then perks. What do we want? Damage per floor. I don't have any floors. Science weapon magazine size. Companion crit chance. Weapon and armor durability. Carry capacity. Time dilation. Oh, I never use my time dilation, do I? I need to remember that I can slow down time because I keep forgetting. That's the sort of thing most people would remember, wouldn't they? Like if you could slow down time, most people are not going to forget that on a daily basis. But me, I just forget that all the time. Should we go base health? That's probably the most useful one at this precise moment. We'll apply that. We'll accept that. Everything is fine and dandy. Max has a level up. Well done, Max. That's very good. Ooh, plus 10 to hack. I'm fucking having that. Fucking having that, love. There we can. He can be my hack helperer. Your official title, you're my hack helperer. You will help me hack. That's all stealing, but there's nobody here to see me, so it doesn't count. Right. I mean, at least I got to kill people with my hammer, I suppose. It's a shame that McRed had to die, but you know. We never pass up an opportunity to hit people with our giant hammer. I mean, what's the point of having a giant hammer if you ain't going to hit people with it? There you go. If you've got a giant hammer, you should definitely be hitting people with it.
Cozy.
Cozy? Yeah, that is one word for it. Not an accurate word, but you know, it's a word. Okay, so salvage pods are up there somewhere. Let's scrap mechanicals. I didn't kill that mechanical though. There's things here that I didn't kill. Like, who thinks that they have the right to kill things before I get here? Like, honestly, I'm supposed to be allowed to do the killing. Find a new friend, blah 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 blah. It's outlaws talking. Hello outlaws, would you like to be hit with a giant hammer? You'd probably like that, right? You'd probably like that. There! Whee! And boop, and boop, and boop. Oh man. This is just, oh. Being Titwillow is just the best thing. It's just the best thing, man. What's that? When I settled on Groundbreaker, I thought this would be for a bunch of outlaws, not even for selling. They just eat the damn things by the handful. Some of the crew have been tripping for weeks. I suppose it could be worse. I heard of a sublight contractor who got dissolved in chemicals and flushed down waste treatment for stealing from Lilia. Now McRed, he's always happy to see me, calls me his fungus lad. Update, McRed just set a man on fire for having his laces undone. Maybe I need to be more careful about what I'm growing, or to find something that calms him down. Time to experiment. Okay! Some Adreno, there's bit cartridges. I'm just gonna nick everything. And there was a hammer! Never say no to a hammer. Okay. Reading the chat. Suggest a future Dragon Age Origins playthrough. The game is in a language you don't know. What a fascinating idea. I mean, I know the game well enough that I would know what people were saying. When I was learning German in school, I used to play my games in German and watch films in German and stuff like that. That's a much better way of learning it than just sitting in a classroom studying endless lists of not dialogue. What's the word I'm looking for? My god, I can't even speak English. You know, that word that means words. The word that means words. Vocabulary! Jesus Christ. The word that means words. That word. The word. Right. Oh, the things are up there, but this is taking me down. Oh dear. What could possibly be down? More people to kill! Oh shit, I think I just killed a person I wasn't supposed to kill. That was Private Letty Dixon, which... Yeah, that was the engineer that June Lay sent down here. And she was being held hostage and I could have rescued her, and instead I've turned her to ash. I might have got a bit too hammer happy. Yeah, okay. So, do you think we could get away with just not telling June Lay about this? And we could just say, oh man, June Lay, your engineer was like dead already. Yeah, they turned her into a pile of ash. I didn't turn her into a pile of ash. Would I do that? Would I turn someone into a pile of ash? Okay, that's fine. Everything's fine. It's all right. I mean, it's not going to be all right, is it, Parvati? No, she's going to be very angry with me, isn't she? Yes. Yes. Okay. Well, she shouldn't have stood in the way of my hammer, really. It was her fault, to be honest. I think that was completely her fault. Ooh, tea. I need to take tea. Because tea makes me better at what does tea make me better at? Hacking. Steal PT. That was PT. I think we missed the whole backstory of PT because we killed the nice engineer lady. Oh dear. Oh, Junlei's gonna hate us so much. That was a really terrible thing that we've just done. I was looking out for her as well because I knew she was here. I knew the engineer was here and we needed to save her. Fuck's sake. See, I mean, there are downsides to just running in and killing everybody with a hammer. You know, occasionally it doesn't go exactly to plan. How the fuck do I get up there? There's got to be a way up. Be a way up. If you had to distinguish between a tosser, a prat, and a plonker, how would you do it? Ooh. Well, a tosser's worse than a prat, and a prat's worse than a plonker. If you want a sort of, you know, if someone's a tosser, like you actually don't like them. If someone's a prat, they're just a bit of an idiot. If someone's a plonker, then, you know, that's more affectionate. That's somebody who you actually like, who's been a bit of a tit. There you go. How do I get over there? Why is there a cat squeaking? What? What's the matter, Squeaky? What's up? Oh, really? Well, I don't know what you expect me to do about it, Star. I don't know what you expect me to do about it. Oh, there's ammo in there. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. But you know, that's just the way of things, isn't it? Right. So, more ammo. Okay, how does tit feature into the whole thing though? Ah, right, okay, so. I would say. Tit is. See, tit can go either way. Tit can be an affectionate thing, like you're being a bit of a tit. Or, tit can be a non-affectionate thing, like, fuck me, he's a tit. Do you know what I mean? It depends on tone of voice. You know. But I don't think you'd say plonker about somebody who you actually didn't like. You know what I mean? How do I get up there? How do I get up there? There must be a staircase I'm missing. Is it a really obvious one? Oh, there's a ladder. Oh, and there's a staircase. Oh, there's two really obvious things I was missing. Oh, man. Well.
This place is falling apart.
Oh, there's people in here. Hi! Oh, that didn't even kill you! Oh, well done. I'm quite impressed. But then you got turned to ash, so, you know. And... Is there more people? Ah, hi! I knew there was someone. I think that's it, and that's the salvage pods. Star, what are you doing?
Now we can move on to cleaner pastures.
Star, she's eating something. I don't trust her when she's eating things. What are you eating? Is it a bit of cardboard? Are you a moron? Are you a moron? Star, if you don't answer me, I'm taking your answer as yes. Are you a moron? Oh, I think you are. I think you are. You want to come up here? We can have some cat cam. There, don't go back and eat more cardboard. Honestly, you would think I never fed her. Come here. What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? Oh, meow. Right. Okay. So that was the salvage parts. Excellent. Now we probably can. We probably can, you know. Right. What? I don't know. Right, okay. Could that staircase lead to the same place, though? Because that had a locked door at the top of it. Ah, it's a locked door. What we can unlock. Doop, 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 doop. Doop, 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 doop. Ah. This is exactly the same place. We unlocked that door for no reason. I wasted my mag picks for no reason! Oh. Right, so Junlei's over in that sort of direction. We'll go back up the thing. The lift, yes. Look at me remembering words! Oh my god! Star, I remembered a word. I remembered one whole word. I did. You okay? Yeah. Okie dokes. Right, we'll go and talk to June later. I might put my giant hammer away. Hey, Star, what are you doing? You causing chaos. Yeah, you are. Little dipsy. You a dipsy? Yes, you are. Okay. Give the parts to lovely Junlei. We're not going to mention the whole killing her engineer thing. We're going to, you know, we've got our moon hat on and that makes us better at lying. So, you know.
Return, and in one piece. Color me impressed.
Okay, I got the parts for the radiator.
Good work. I'll take those. I need you to head through the large door at the far end of engineering. Take the elevator down into the machinery shaft. There's a terminal in the back. Activate it when I call over the ship's PA. And bring weapons. There's a slight mantipillar infestation.
Oh, okay. Define slight.
More than a few. Less than a hive. Nothing you can't handle. We were salvaging parts from a ship. Turned out there were eggs inside. They got into the radiators, and here we are.
Okay, sure. I'll go and smash some mantipillars.
Don't worry, Miss Junlei. We'll be super gentle with the ship. You don't got a thing to worry about. I mean, aside from fires and such.
I'm genuinely heartened to hear that. Thank you.
Yes. We'll be super gentle. If Tit Willow is anything, she is gentle with her giant fucking hammer that she hits everything with. Right, okay, so... Star, I swear to God, will you shut up? What are you doing? What are you doing? Make an unnecessary noise, that's what you're doing. Little dipstick. Eh? I know, meow. I know. What are you doing? She's got my hand and now I can't move, so that's a thing that's happening. Oh! Can I have my hand back? Thank you very much. Right! So, where am I going? Maintenance doors. Repair radiators. Maintenance doors. Maintenance doors. Is this the maintenance door? Is this where I'm going? It would be telling me this if this was where I was going. Surely? Maybe? Possibly? It's pointing me down there. I'm going to assume that this is where I'm going. Use! Star Watch. What? I'm busy. I know. I know, you tell me so often. You tell me at least 5 times a day. You don't need to keep telling me. I know. I'm not going to forget. I'm probably not going to forget for my whole life. She's so funny. Right, okay, so...
The controls are in the back of the machinery shaft area. Clear of the radiators.
Okay. Oh, mantis swarms. Oh, I don't like mantis swarms. Oh, okay. Can anybody remember how one deals with a mantis swarm? I'm on fire. That's lovely. Luckily, I'm very tanky. Anybody remember how one deals with a mantis swarm? I can't even see the fucking thing. Oh, there it is. Do we hit it? Let's hope hitting it works. Hitting it seemed to work. Excellent. That's good. Oh no, my hammer needs fixing. Oh dear. I can't have a broken hammer. Star, what? Oh, the music got all exciting. Is something... There's another pillar up there.
No.
Pavati's freaking out. What are we all freaking out about? Just that little tiny grublet up there. Oh, I'm not gonna freak out about a grublet. The sprats are griblets and the manapillars are grublets, I've decided. I think that those are better names. Griblets and grublets. That's cute, right? I think that's cute. Hello, little grublet! I'm going to smash you with a hammer! Ew, your little head came off. Ew, I don't like the manapillars. Ew, look at them. They're very... Ew. And then... Oh, was that the radiators that were setting me on fire? Oh, interesting. She did say keep clear of the radiators, didn't she? Right. Can I repair my things? Repair. I can't have my hammer going around being all broken and shit. Like, how What's Titwillow without her hammer? A question for the ages. What is Titwillow without her hammer? There was a terminal down there that I missed. What? What's the matter, sweetie? You can come up here if you want. What are you squeaking for? Yeah, but why are you squeaking? I know, but why are you squeaking? Yeah, but that's not what I asked you. Why are you squeaking? Okay. I know. I know, you do. You have so much to talk about, don't you? Yeah. Got lots of interesting things to share with me, I know. You're a very clever girl. Full of interesting information. Yeah, I know. Now's not the time though, really, you know. Yeah, come up here. It's very cute. You are. You're very cute. No. No, I thought you were quite cute. But if you say you're not cute, then you must be right, because putties are right about everything, aren't they? Yeah. So you must not be cute.
Well,
that must
I
just
could
be
use a
wrong.
breather.
Oh, so you are cute now, are you? Can't just change your mind, Star. Okay. Are you going to be quiet? No, I didn't think so. Look, you can see my moon hat. And my giant hammer. My two best features. Yeah. Starman. What? Why are you so squeaky? I know. Dipstick, aren't you? Yeah. You disrupt my live stream and we can't even get any cat cam out of it because you won't come up here. Little arsehole. Anyway, oh dear. Right, okay, what am I doing? I was going back down here. Whee! Because there's a terminal. I mean, I know we're trying to stop the ship from boiling and everything, but you know, there's a terminal. I need to read the terminal. Archive logs and transmission. Arrival confirmation. To HHB Earth Headquarters, transmitted via probe, archived at source. It is my honour to report that Groundbreaker has successfully arrived at the Lagrange point, whatever that means, having released our cargo of prefab housing, settlers and supplies at their intended colony worlds. May they prosper and expand. Now that stages 1 and 2 of the mission have been carried out, my family will take ownership of the Groundbreaker as specified in our contract, keeping the ship in active duty as an independent trading post, repair shop and cargo bay. I'll be remiss if I close this transmission without sending my hopes and best wishes back to Earth. There's so much ahead of us, but we'll never forget what we left behind. Star if you squeak one more time. Yeah, exactly. Star, what? Star, this isn't your live stream. It's my live stream. If you want to squeak on the internet, go and get your own live stream. Yeah. You want to hijack my live stream? You're too much. Aren't you? Yeah. And more than one girl can be expected to cope with, really. You are. Some very rich and unsavoury elements among our colonial neighbours seem to have the wrong idea about why I flew us here. It wasn't for a 9-figure blood money salary and a Spacer's Choice logo stamped on my arse. It wasn't to nickel and dime passing ships out of their last bit. Groundbreaker has no role in the success or failure of Halcyon's corporate entities. Period. I negotiated that understanding and clearly outlined in writing before I ever set foot on this ship. If anyone wants to dispute or compromise our independence, they will answer to a Tennyson. We're a family operation, even when the last Tennyson falls. Groundbreaker will remember us and defend its freedom accordingly. Is that it? That's it. Marvellous. Okay. Okay. Right. So, drop a quick save. We'll head upstairs. We'll smash some more mana pillars. And then we'll do whatever it is we're actually here to do. I'm mostly just here for the smashing of the mana pillars, to be honest. That's kind of my thing. That's sort of what I'm interested in.
Some help you, the security mechanicals booted up and killed a bunch of men.
Okay.
Bad news. Diagnostic says their circuit boards are fused from the heat, so they're not too picky about who they kill next.
I get to kill robots! Sneak past if you can. Sneak past if you can. Have you seen me? I don't think this is sneaking anywhere. Thank you very much. Right. Okay. So sneak past if you can. Ha! We're gonna stop. Shush. Shush. We've only got half an hour left, Star. Yeah, at which point she will not want any attention at all. She'll take herself off in a huff and not want anything to do with me. Right, mechanicals! Mechanicals! I can smash mechanicals! They're possibly my favourite things to smash, because they just smash so satisfyingly. See? They just kind of go kabloom. Kabloom, that's a new word. Right, okay, so... Oh, stop! What? Do you know what? I'm gonna put full camera on, and then I'm gonna take it, and I'm gonna show you her. The bloody thing'll go far enough. There she is. Hopefully you can see her. Yeah. Yeah. What? Look, you've got their undivided attention. Just say whatever you want to say. Need to have a quick groom. What's up, Star? Star, oh, you're gonna clean your ass on camera, are you? You daft muppet. Look, I've given you your platform. You can meow as much as you want. They're listening. Tell them whatever you need to tell them. No. You can be quiet now. I'll bet you the moment I turn this camera off, she's going to stop meowing again. Aren't you? Aren't you? Could have just cleaning her ass. On the internet. Have you no shame, woman? Ah. Yeah. 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 What do you want? Right. Oh. This is my life, you know. This is what she is like every day. Day in, day out. Uh-huh. Yeah. 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 Uh-huh. I know. Yeah. Uh-huh. Okay. I think her dish may be empty, so she's starving. Her dish was filled up before the start of the live stream, so you're not playing that one on me, Star. Mm. Mm. Yeah. What? Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah. Uh-huh. You gonna let me smash these robots? Yeah? No? Okay. What? What? Don't know what you want. I don't speak squeak. Hey? Oh, here we go. Oh, can't reach. Okay. Hopefully, she's gonna be a bit quiet. She's not gonna be quiet. Not a chance in hell. Right. Okay. I just need to get to the end of this. Stop! You are gonna run out of squeaks. That's what's going to happen. You're going to wear out your vocal cords and you're going to run out of squeaks. You only get a certain amount of squeaks in a lifetime, Star, and you're going to run out of them. You're not even 3 years old yet, and I think you've probably used up 90% of your squeaks. I know. And you need to save them for when you really need to squeak. What if one day you really need to squeak and then you don't have squeaks left anymore? I think that could happen. You're the putty who squeaked wolf. That's what you are. Are you coming up? Yeah? Come on then. Come on. Come on. Come up here. Come on. Oi, get up here. Get your arse up here. You are such a dipstick. Do you know that? Jesus Christ. I just, honestly... Bloody 8 people are watching this. And all they're getting is you squeaking and a very dodgy view of Titmillow. Bloody... Oi! What are you doing now? Oh god, the other cat's woken up. Oh Jesus Christ. We're never going to get anything done in the rest of this live stream. I just saw Scorpio come round the corner there. I was like, oh fuck. Right, okay. We have got like half an hour left. We've got to be able to get this finished. Even with cat interference. Incoming. Hi! Boop! Oh, that was a very satisfying boop. That was a super satisfying boop. And boop! Oh, he's knocked him right on his noggin. Right, okay. Swa. Swa, 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 swa.
Here they come.
There's one down there. Marvellous. Just gonna jump. Oops, I broke my legs. That's alright. I don't need legs. So long as I can swing my hammer, I'm fine. Right. Okay. go. Right. My armor thing is flashing at me. Do I have to fix my armor? Oh my goodness. I hope my moon helmet doesn't need fixing. Where's me armor? Condition 99.7%. And that's at 33%. Oh, that's actually quite bad. We'll repair that. And then we're almost out of armor parts. Oh no! Right. So.
That's the terminal. I have the parts in position on my side. Go ahead and cycle the droplet pumps.
Okay, I shall cycle the droplet pumps. Does that sound like a euphemism? I feel like that almost sounds like a euphemism. Non-expendable personnel must exit the maintenance shaft before activating the cycling protocol. Cycling successful. Excellent. What about the logs? Cobbled together. The staff is getting restless. Work around and half-cocked solutions, or we've got to mend Groundbreaker's bones in many cases. We can't revive one system without cannibalising another. Grandma lived with that reality, and so will I. I can rally out of spirits, but what happens when I'm not around? Groundbreaker's real test will be seeing if our independence outlasts me. I'll take that bet, and that'll be June. Old plans, new problems. Found some of Chief. I am not going to attempt that. Old schematics. Groundbreaker must have taken a beating during the crossing because she spent half of her career patching it up. A lot of corners cut when they put this place together. Among her papers I also found a layout of a hangar that doesn't match any of my docs. Something that might have gotten sealed off along the way, like blood cells isolating an infection. I hate to put sentiment down in print, but every time I open a panel I'll find some workaround. In the guts of this old bird, it's like I can feel you reaching out to me from the past, Grandma. Marvellous. Okay.
Stop by once you found your way out of there. Groundbreaker owes you things.
Groundbreaker owes me thanks. Yes, it fucking does. It does. I've saved the day with my giant hammer. That's what I'm going to be known for. After I die in Halcyon, they will still talk about Titwillow and her giant hammer. Right. So. Max looks very out of place in his clothes, doesn't he? You look very out of place, Max. I should put you in some armour. Pavati doesn't look out of place. Max looks out of place. Go to Junlei. I thought that was Pavati's hammer. No, I gave Pavati her hammer back and I crafted myself a new, sexier hammer. With plasma that turns people to ash. So yes, Pavati can have her pathetic hammer back. I've got a plasma hammer. Hello!
My boards are returning to green. What a weight that is off my shoulders. I don't normally tolerate outsiders mucking about in my station's guts, but you're all right.
Oh, thank you.
The temperature should be dropping as we speak. I'll see to it the crew knows who kept us all from boiling alive.
Good.
If you've got time, I believe Edna has a comms issue that could use your attention. I've also authorized Doc and Furu to sell you our premium meds.
Okay. Oh, fabulous. I'll ask her about things later. For now, I reckon... hi, did you need a thing?
You aiming to send a message? If so, we best do it now while we still got time.
Why would we run out of time?
Me? No. But our relaying capabilities? That's on the final countdown. We're going offline in 3, 2, 1.5... No. Wait, I've lost track of my weeks. Maybe it was 36 or... sometime dire soon.
Okay. Why are you about to lose comm capabilities?
Our primary relay station's soon to be occluded by a gas giant. Happens every 40 years or thereabouts. The event's forecasted to last for months, during which we'll lose signal to the station.
That'll put the whole system in a right dire situation.
We've got backup auxiliary relays, but the one currently in orbital range went offline some months ago. We can't spare people for routine maintenance.
I think it's time to get the auxiliary station back online. How are you cut off by losing one relay station? Can't the board handle the messages? Yeah, how are you cut off by losing one relay station?
Well, we wouldn't be utterly and completely blacked out, but we'd lose the majority of our comm traffic for sure. Ships and colonies on Terra 2 need a clear line from their communications towers to the groundbreaker for the transmissions to make it through. If it's not clear, they transmit to the closest relay station, which stores the message, then passes it along when our orbits align.
Okay. Yeah, what about the other auxiliary relay stations?
The others won't be in orbital range during the occlusion event. Isn't it some law of the universe? The relay I gotta rely on is, of course, the one on the Fritz.
Can't ships relay messages?
That they can and they do, but only between ships owned by the same corporation. No corp will authorize sending messages through a ship owned by a rival. And no corp will relay messages for the Wildcat freighters, not without charging them more than they'll make in a single haul anyway. That's why we're the message hub. The groundbreaker's neither corporate owned nor board controlled. Our comms are neutral.
Okay, sounds like it's time to get the auxiliary station back online, says Titwillow confidently.
Yeah, I'm working on it. I finally got the chief to approve the budget for a diagnostic expedition. But allocating the personnel loss for sending a technical team to the relay station keeps getting denied by Junlei. The chief.
Okay. I could check out the relay. No need for official sign-off in that case.
I should say no, but why not? Maybe you can figure out why it's offline. I'll send you with an equipment manual. Hopefully we'll get lucky, or I'll get my approval in time.
Hope you don't mind if I borrow that manual when you're done with it, Captain. I could do with some leisure reading.
Oh, and I'll need you to retrieve a copy of the relay's backup data. I gotta forward any messages from Earth stored in the memory. Better late than never, eh?
Okay, what do you mean?
The relay stations orbit the edge of the Halcyon system, so they tend to receive the majority of any transmissions from Earth. I'm sure the station's got a stack of junk messages just waiting for me to sort through.
Oh, I'm sure it doesn't. You just let messages from Earth sit in memory on an orbital relay?
It's not like they're in high demand. Most tend to be adverts on new products, meaning only folks in Byzantium can afford them.
Fabulous. So, I quite like the relay mission. The relay mission's kind of fun. I like those sort of like mysterious kind of, ooh, what happened here sort of missions. Right, so, Auntie's kitchen discovered. So we've got about, what, 20 minutes left?
Byzantium, you gold-plated bastards.
Yeah, no one wants you on Groundbreaker.
These stairs are board property. Disperse now, or I'll detain you for trespassing.
Oh, real scary. You're really gonna arrest us on our station?
Yeah, this is Chief Junlei's ship. You don't own shit here.
Step back. I'm required by board bylaws to use excessive force.
The Mardettes would space you for trying, you waste of O2 scrubbers.
Yeah, O2 scrubbers.
Look, just get out of here before I tell your captain what you've been getting up to on the clock.
Whatever. We got a date at the Lost Hope anyway.
Is this really what you want to be doing with your life, Marcy? Guarding stairs for that walking mustache dude on fucking Bedford? I gotta get off this detail.
Okay. Is there anybody in Halcyon who is actually like content with their life? I feel like possibly not. Ooh, there's a public terminal. Oh, I can hack it. I've got hack of 20. Oh, that'll be from Vicar Max, who increases my my hack. Ooh, from J. Tennyson. Subject, anyone seen Private Taylor? Haven't seen him in days. And where are we on that toilet clog? If Chief name I can't pronounce taught me anything, it's that a crew's morale is proportional to the quality of their outhouse. That's probably very true. You take away a crew's plumbing, you take away their privacy and dignity, so let's get that toilet fixed. From Kitty Buchanan, maybe? To Wildcat Group, Groundbreaker meetup. Even though it's been nigh on 20 years since our last meetup on the Groundbreaker, I was hoping we could get the old gang back together. I understand that things have changed. Some of us are long-range haulers, some of us have gone corporate, some of us are likely dead, and some of us are on Tartarus and not reading this message, but I haven't lost hope. No one responded to my last invite. I hope that means your schedules are full up with family gatherings and job opportunities. Stay free, freelancers. Oh, that's quite sweet. And from Iceman, interesting. Hi all, so I just got off ice from a round trip to Dashkova, 2 years out, 2 years back. Imagine my surprise when we de-thawed the groundbreaker com. When we de-thawed and the groundbreaker comms told us our docking was going to be delayed. 1 hour turned into 5, then days went by. In the end, we spent an entire goddamn week waiting for a berth on this low-fucked bolt bucket. And because we were kicking our heels all that time, not a one of us got paid. I don't know about you, but I've got expenses, a family I don't see often enough, debt you wouldn't fucking believe, and even if I'm not working, I've still got to make payments, so that seemed proper to you. Don't we conveyors have rights? We should do something about this. If you agree, leave a message here, and I'll respond when I get back from Jen said, in 3 years! Oh, wow, man. Public notices. Oh, fucking hell. Ship impounded? Yes, my ship is impounded. This is a general notice about our impound policies. If the board impounded your ship, take it up with the board. Their embassy is in the gaudy building opposite Sublight's warehouse. Send them your questions, outstanding fees, and hate mail. Especially hate mail. If groundbreakers impounded you, pay your damn fees and don't bother my people. Okay! Regarding the food situation... to those of you who have raised concerns about the quality of groundbreakers' victuals? Is that a word? Is that a word? You know, sometimes on these live streams, I realise I have a surprisingly poor grasp of the English language. Yes, I'm aware the promenade stinks. Allow me to put the matter to rest. Our ancestors didn't rise from humble beginnings on a diet of sprat, worst and boast, but that's the reality of life up here. If you can salt it, can it, or zip it up in a pouch, then we're not picky about calling it food. Spacers make do with what they have, and what we have is smelly meat, lots of salt, and 11 kinds of mustard. Last time I counted. Try and enjoy it. Okay. Looking for work. Urgently looking for a new crew to sign on with. I've been stuck in Halcyon for almost a year now. I don't know what's holding up my next posting. Never had to wait this long to get on another freighter. I'd planned to take one of the rare long hauls back to Earth, but I haven't been able to find any. And even the shorter skips to the inner worlds seem rarer than the outer world routes these days. If anyone has any information about upcoming work, please post it here. Ah, so people are coming and going then. Or people were coming and going from Halcyon. They were like long-haul freighters back to Earth where people were like cryogenically frozen and things. But now that's not a thing anymore. And like moving between systems, but now they don't seem to be. Interesting. Down on my luck. Hey, so here's my story. My ship limped into groundbreaker in a rough state. We couldn't make the repair fees, the docking fees, refueling, or the fees for not being able to pay out fees. So I'm kind of stuck here now. Then they took my ship and sold it off as scrap. Now my credit is shot to hell and corporate freighters won't hire me on. I'm hoping for someone with a bunk to spare and places to go is feeling charitable. Thanks for listening. This notice has been posted 56 times in 632 days. Marvellous. Okay. So, yeah. Oh, look at the dome, man. I love this place so much. I know Halcyon's like a hellhole. Why do I feel like I shouldn't be in here? But, I don't know. I just, ooh, fucking hell. Hi! Oh, you're bald, Griblets.
Watch out. There's some puddles of... Actually, it's best not to contemplate that.
Where the hell are we? I don't know, but there's a giant hole, and I do like a giant hole. Who doesn't like a hole? We all like a hole, you know.
You know, just watch. Okay?
You don't want to come near the hole, Pavati? Come on, everybody loves a hole. Frankie got a lead on some local salvage. One of Groundbreaker's old hangars was bricked over until someone found it by poking around the stevedore's quarters. Lilia gave us the go-ahead. We've heard Lilia before, haven't we? Where did we hear Lilia before? Ooh, I can't remember. To plant her flag once we clear out the new arrivals, I'm sending you to scout. Look for a loose panel. You've got to climb on top of the bunks and head towards the back wall. Lilia said we should watch our back. She thinks we're being tailed. In other words, typical Lilia. If Lilia is who I think she is, then I really like her. If she's the character that I think she is, but I'm not 100% certain if she is the character that I think she is. But if she's the character that I think she is, she's awesome. I like Lilia. Right, okay. So, are we let all the Griblets out? Hello, Griblets! You're little bald Griblets. Why are you bald? Oh, actually, all the griblets are bald. It's just you're a different colour. Hi! You're so cute! Oh, bless them. Bless their little cotton socks. Right, shall we wrap things up then? Rather than embarking on anything. Because we've only got 10 minutes left. So...
Give tramp freighters more pads. Are there enough tramps in Halcyon to make
sorry, I'm just reading the chat. Right, so... we wrap things up here.
I had a question about your plan, Mr. Vicker.
Oh, hang on.
Of course. The cosmos is generated and directed by the universal equation, also known as the Grand Plan. By contemplating the teleological order of things, one can achieve verity. Oh, right. You had a question?
Never mind. That about answers it.
Marvellous. I find it creepy that they were both looking at me while they were having that conversation. But there we go. Maybe the moon hat is just hard not to look at. Right, okay, so we shall wrap things up. Next time. We've got a lot of things to do. We need to go and introduce ourselves to Ellie. We need to go and recruit Felix, if I can remember how that happens. We need to talk to... what's-his-face about getting our ship unimpounded. We need to talk to Gladys about getting a nav key. We need to go to the relay. Oh, we'll have to get unimpounded before we can go to the relay. But I like the relay mission, so we might probably go and do the relay mission once we've got ourselves unimpounded. Yeah, so that should hopefully be next Saturday at the usual time of 3:30 GMT. Yeah, and the highlights video will be up at some point. I don't know what I'm doing tomorrow. I'm a little bit busy tomorrow. I might get round to it tomorrow. I probably won't get round to it tomorrow, actually. I'm trying to get out more. I'm trying to get more of a life. I think, oh, look at Titwillow. Look at her, isn't she beautiful? I'm trying to get more of a life, which is good and everything, but it leaves less time for doing YouTube videos. But it will be up at some point through the week. At some point, the highlights video will get done, and it'll go up. So, you know. But until then, I suppose, with this beautiful view of Titwillow
Patience is a virtue.
and her beautiful, beautiful hammer, I shall say farewell to you all, my darlings.